Hebrew Israelites come out week in and week out. They prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, which is spiritual Egypt, Sodom, Babylon, and the Roman Empire revived. To let you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian, Haitian know to seek your Heavenly Father while he may be found. So with that, we're going to give all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakah Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who rule well, who teach well, and assist his salutations to all the occupants, pushing the truth out the four winds of the earth, waking up the hope of the elect. Shalom to the Aqua who are listening and learning. Let's get Amos 9 and 8. And hold Ecclesiastes 39 and 1. Amos what? 9 and 8. Well, we out here, 39 and 1. We out here pushing this truth once again, doing the Lord's bidding.
Sirach chapter 39 verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients,
right?
And be occupied in prophecy.
And that's what we out here doing, man. Being occupied in prophecy. Job 8 and 8 say, search out the ways of thy father. So we out here to push this truth and let the world know that North America, Babylon the Great, is about to be destroyed by missiles, by other nations. This kingdom will not go on for another 100 years, man. Go ahead, 9 and 8.
This is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
Hey, so you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, y'all got a golden ticket, man. He said he will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, meaning the elect. But his eyes is upon this sinful kingdom, and he finna destroy this place. It's time for you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you Hebrew Israelites, to get right, man. Well, we know the elect gonna get right, but the 2/3 gonna be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord. Get Zechariah 14 and 12. Go ahead.
Verse 9. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
And he doing that right now. Go ahead.
Like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Right.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
And that's what Jake say, man. That's what the pastor tell him in the church. Hey, you ain't gonna be destroyed. Hey, the Lord's coming back to save everybody. Well, that according to the Lord, man, the pastors in line in these churches. These are wolves in sheep clothing. Get on Proverbs 15 and 3. The Lord finna destroy this place. Oh yeah, hold Zechariah 14 and 12. All right, bring that up.
Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
That's talking about all you heathen nations. All 17 of you heathen nations. Go ahead.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
And that's talking about 2/3 of you Israelites too. Go ahead.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Hey, we know this, man. Over and over, we bring this out. Repetition is the father's skill, man. Go ahead.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
All you gotta do is watch Terminator 2, and you can see this. Your tongue consuming away in your mouth, your eyes consuming away in their holes, man. And your flesh shall fall off you, man. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them.
Right. Hey, it's gonna be a great noise, man. It's gonna be a great commotion going on. Go ahead.
And they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor.
Right.
And his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor.
Hey, it tell you that in the second Ezra, man. Okay? A man shall spoil his neighbor for lack of bread. So this right here, it say a man's hand shall be upon his neighbor. Doing what? It ain't gonna be no love in that day, man. Okay? It's gonna be taken, man. Hey, it's gonna be what is called survival of the fittest.
Verse 14. And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem.
Right.
And the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together, gold and silver, and apparel in great abundance.
Right. So the Lord telling us, hey, everything that you Edomites took, we finna take that back, man. This king, hey, what it said that this kingdom shall be taken, man. Okay? And it's in Daniel. That was the point. Let's good on that. This kingdom finna be taken, man.
I got a precept.
What you holding?
I had a quick one to back you up.
All right, go ahead, Brandon.
It's a real quick one. This is Luke chapter 14, verse Luke 14, verse 26. If any man come to me
Right.
and hate not his father
Right.
and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life, he cannot be my disciple.
Right. The Lord saying right there, put him first, man. He's saying put him first. He tell you in Matthew 6, seek the kingdom of heaven first, and everything else will be added, man. So if you lose your wife, if you lose your family members because they don't want to deal with you, so what, man? The Lord say put him first,
Shalom.
and everything else comes second, man. Go ahead.
Come up.
No,
No.
you good.
Verse 27. And whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Hey, that's what the Lord say. Pick up your cross and follow me, man. And if you ain't doing that, what are you doing? You're just a dead man walking. Picking up your cross. Hey, since you said that, get Matthew 10 and 28. So we supposed to, the Lord saying, hey, you gonna go through things, man. Okay, St. John 16 and 33, the Lord say, you should have tribulation in the world, but be of good cheer, because I have overcame the world. So we gonna go through things, man. But he tell you in 1 Corinthians 10 and 13 that he ain't gonna put you through no more than he know you can bear, man. So we must bow, we must bow our cross every day. Meaning we gonna catch hell, man. And this ain't nothing right now. It's finna get real out here.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 28.
Right.
And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to.
My bad. Matthew 11. My bad. Matthew 11.
Matthew 11 and 28. Come unto me,
Yeah, it is.
all ye that labor
Right.
and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
Right. So what the brother just read about the Lord say, pick up your cross and follow me. Go ahead.
Take my yoke upon you.
That's the yoke. Knowing that you're going to go through trials and tribulations. But the Lord have overcame the world. So whatever he put you through, the Lord putting you through it to make your walk, to make you more faithful, to make your walk secure, man, to make you financially stable with the truth, man. Making you being able to bear whatever, man. Building your faith up on a level can't nobody break. Go ahead.
Take my yoke upon you and learn of me.
And learn of me. This is Yahushua, okay? It's tell you in Psalm 40 and 7, in the Old Testament and the New Testament, Hebrews 10 and 7, I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me. So this is Yahushua speaking. Go ahead.
For I am meek and lowly in heart.
The Lord said he low just like us, man. It tell you in Job 25 and 6 that we are worm, that Jacob is a worm of the earth. Okay? So he said he is meek as well. That's why I tell you in Hebrews that he was made like his brethren, man. Go ahead.
And you shall find rest unto your soul.
Right, because this is what what does Isaiah 28 say? This is the refreshing, man. This truth is the refreshing. Go ahead.
For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
The Lord said his burden is light. Bring your piece up by now.
This is John chapter 15, verse 1.
Right.
I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, and it may bring forth more fruit.
Hey, that's the Lord chastise. Hey, tell you in Hebrew, what is that? Hebrews 12, starting at verse 6, that he chastised them that he loved, man. If he don't put you through the fire, he don't love you, man. So you just gonna be destroyed. Read that again one more time.
Come on, this is John chapter 15, verse 1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away.
They're gonna be destroyed. Go ahead.
And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit.
Hey, Ecclesiastes 2:1. Hey, prepare thy soul for temptation when you come to serve the Lord. This ain't gonna be no easy walk, man. The Lord ain't had no easy walk. That man had to suffer, okay? He had to suffer, man. For you, he had to suffer for our sins, man, to raise up his elect men that was with him from the beginning.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13.
Right.
There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man.
Get James 1. Start at verse 2. Go ahead,
There hath no temptation taken you,
Right.
but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful,
Right.
who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
So the Lord made you to, whatever you go through every day, the Lord already know you can deal with it. That's why he putting you through it. It's called bringing you through the fire, man. He's refining us every day. So we're going to go through things until Yahweh shall return, man.
What will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
There it is. The Lord say, hey, if he put you through something, you got to have faith. You got to know that he's going to bring you on. He's going to bring you on the other side, man. Okay? Hey, if the Lord put you through something, it's a if the Lord put you through it, guaranteed it's going to be a reward on the other side, man. The Lord will not fail, man. Okay, tell you in Numbers 23:19, he is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent.
James 1 and 2.
Right.
My brother, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations.
Now look at this. This said the same thing in Ecclesiastes chapter 2, man. In Sirach chapter 2, starting at verse 1, this verse right here in James is saying the same thing Sirach saying. Go ahead.
Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience.
Hey, the trying of your faith work patience, man. That's what builds you up. Go ahead.
Verse 4, but let patience have her perfect work.
The Lord say, let patience have her perfect work. Who is the her? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. This wisdom, which is what? It's going to be the stability of our time.
That ye may be perfect and enter wanting nothing.
The Lord said we're going to be made perfect.
That ye may be perfect.
Man, the Lord said we're going to be made perfect through patience, man, and enduring. That's a beautiful thing. The Lord said he's going to make us perfect, man.
Verse 5, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh.
Right. And what we supposed to do? Pray to the Lord to give us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and to increase us and to increase to us his Holy Spirit, man. We all supposed to pray that the Heavenly Father do not take his Holy Spirit from us. So it say, any man lack wisdom, let him go to the Most High, man, in prayer through his Son Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
That giveth all men liberally.
Hey, you can't get around that. There it is.
And upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
Right. So you got to ask the Lord, say, ask of me, and I shall give thee, man. This thing is spiritual right now. When you ask the Lord for spiritual gifts, you can best believe when you're asking for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, he will impart it to you, man.
I'm about to say this. When you go into that word upbraided, it means like to cuss out, or to be like, look, you know, for example, like you ask for something, the Lord ain't like, look at this nigga, like, you know, he asking for all this.
Right.
The Lord don't look at you like that. Whatever
Right.
you asking for, the Lord understand why you asking for
Right.
it,
Done.
and he gonna grant it unto you. He don't. That's why it says that asking you shall receive. Don't be looking at the Lord like, man, the Lord done did so much for me.
Right.
I don't even wanna. Nah, man.
Right.
The Lord don't think like that when he look at you. You know.
And when you pray about anything to the Lord, it's supposed to be spiritual. And you must believe when you pray that he already going to give it to you.
Right.
You got to believe that.
Right.
If you don't believe that, then you got a problem. You can't pray to the Lord about something, and then the next minute, you taking it back out of his hands like you don't trust the Lord. You can't do that.
Real quick, one of the brothers was going up into what you describing as faith, man. gotta have faith.
Right.
And what the brother was going in, I forget who brought it up, but he was saying the Lord get pissed off when you don't trust in him, man.
Right,
You
right,
know?
man.
You gotta-
Right, bro.
you know?
Hell yeah. That's why he said in Isaiah 62:6, give him no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. The Lord said give him no rest. In what? In prayer, in pushing his truth. Be in faith. Your faith must be on space level, man.
Verse 6. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering.
Right.
For he,
Right.
for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed.
Yeah, you rocking with that what if. You throwing the
Right.
prayer up, but then when you get done with the prayer, you sitting there like, so if the Lord don't do this, I might have to go ahead and do this. You making extra plans, and that's a reflection of not trusting the Most High.
Oh.
That's like Abraham. If the Lord asked Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, that's like Abraham bringing a little ram just in case. Like, maybe
Right,
if the
right,
Lord
right.
change his mind,
Right.
I still got this ram on deck. Nah, man, you got to go full throttle, because that's what your forefathers did. That's what earned your forefathers that blessing, man. They didn't doubt.
If I could say, that's being double-minded, man.
Right.
Scripture say
Being
double-minded
double-minded.
mind is unstable
Stable in all his ways.
Right.
Done.
That was like the first time down.
You finna read verse 12.
For let not man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Beautiful.
Read that over read that last one.
A double-minded man. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Right. All his ways, man. The Lord said you can't serve the Most High and Mammon, man. You either gonna love one and hate the other. So you trying to be double-minded, man. Ain't gonna work.
Verse 12.
You trying to live, you want to be 100% in this world, chasing after the lust of this world, but then you want to be in the truth with the Lord. No, man. That's being double-minded. It ain't gonna work.
Verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
Oh, the Lord say, blessed is the man that endureth temptation. Do you understand what that means? The Lord say, blessed is a man that endureth temptation. Hey, man, that's a strong sentence, man. Blessed is a man that endureth temptation. Go ahead.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life.
Hey, the Lord say in Isaiah 48:10 that he said he was going to bring us through the furnace of affliction, man. Go ahead.
Which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
Hey, the Lord say he made a promise, man. Okay. He said, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, man. Endure. To what? To be made hard. Build your faith on a level that can't nobody break you, man. The Lord himself will have to break you out of your faith. That's how strong your faith is supposed to be. Can't nobody break that but the Lord. No, that was the point on that.
This is Mark 13:13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
That's Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah.
But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Done. So, hey, ain't nobody saved, man. Nobody is saved. Oh, get Jeremiah 8:20. But you brought that out. Go ahead. Done.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5.
Right.
Trust in the Lord Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
And we don't do that, man. Anytime somebody come up and we deal with them, we dealing with them with the scripture. We ain't tell them how we feel or what we think. The Lord say, give them my word. Go ahead.
In all thy ways acknowledge him,
Right.
and he shall direct thy path.
Hey, the Lord say he's going to raise up the men that were in from the beginning. So you can't go off your own thought. The Lord say he will direct our path. Proverbs 20:24, it say man going of the Lord. How can a man then understand their own way? You can't, man. You can't.
Jeremiah 8:20.
Right.
The harvest is past,
Right.
the summer is ended, and we are not saved.
Hey, we still here in captivity, man. We still ain't saved. So all these people, all these wacky tacky Christians, these Jesus freaks, Talking about, oh, I'm saved. How you saved? What you saved from? Get Luke chapter 1. No. All right. Yeah. So we're not saved, man. We still in captivity, man. So these wacky-tacky Christians talking about they saved. Saved from what? Well, let's see what Luke say, man.
Luke 1:68.
Right.
Blessed be the Lord power of Israel.
Right.
For he hath visited and redeemed his people.
That's what he's doing right now in the midst of this, man. He redeeming his people, man. He's waking up the elect to give them salvation. Go ahead.
And have raised up an horn of salvation for us.
It said for us, you Israelites. Go ahead.
In the house of his servant David.
Right.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Right.
That we should be saved from our enemies.
Hold on. Now, these wacky-tacky Christians said that they already saved. Saved from what? The Lord said, what we going to be saved from who?
That we should be saved from our enemies.
Who are our enemies? When you read Psalm 83rd chapter, it tell you who our enemies is. The Lord created 18 nations. Okay? 18 nations. 12 tribes of Israel is one nation. You got 17 other nations, and they all are our enemies, man. And the Lord said, what? Again, one more time.
That we should be saved from our enemies.
From our enemies, go ahead.
And from the hand of all that hate us.
Hey, who hate us? The Edomites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Elamites, the Ishmaelites, okay? All these nations hate us, man. Yeah, that was good. That was the point on that anyway.
I just want to get quick precept to back up the brothers that all the nations hate us. It's Psalms 83:3.
Right.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Against us, the Israelites, go ahead.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Right.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
And they did that, man. And they showed you that. It's crazy how these Edomites work because they showed you that in the movie Roots, man. Go ahead.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Hey, they made us forget who we were, man. Which the Lord said in Jeremiah that we was going to discontinue from our heritage. Okay, and it tell you in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 that a falling away had to come first. So all this is the prophecy of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
Right.
They are confederate against thee.
Now hold. It said they have came together as one because the Edomites could take us down by themselves. The Ammonites couldn't have took us down by themselves. The Moabites or the Hamites, so they had to join together in the organization, what is called confederacy, to take us down. Go ahead.
The tabernacles of Edom,
which is you Edomites, you so-called white people. Go ahead.
And the Ishmaelites,
which is the Arabs.
Of Moab.
Moab is the Chinese.
And the Hagarene.
Hagarene is some more Ishmaelites. Go ahead.
Gabal and Ammon.
Gabal and Ammon. Ammon is the Japanese.
And Amalek.
Amalek is the chief house of Edom. Okay? The so-called Jews over in the land of Israel. They the head puncher or Edomite. That's why I said the tabernacles of Edom. Then you got Amalek. So it separated them because Amalek is the chief house of the Edomites. Go ahead.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The Philistines are the Hamites, the ones who snatched us up for the Edomites. Go ahead.
Assur also joined with them.
Right.
And they have hope in the children of Lot. Salah.
Right. So that lets you know these nations, 17 nations, man. 17 hate us, man. So no one is saved, man. Until you on the chariot, that's when you know you saved. Because Yahushua said this. Get Isaiah 24 and 15. Because this when you're going to know you saved. The Lord said we're going to say this, man.
Isaiah 24 and 15.
Right.
Wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires, even the name of the Lord power of Israel.
Hold on. The Lord say glorify ye me in the fires. What fires? Because it tell you in 1 Peter chapter 4 that the righteous is going to scarcely be saved. So that means as the Lord going to have the missiles coming down, he's going to be beaming up the elite, the elite of Israel, man. The elect.
If I can say this too, it says acceptable manner tried in the furnace of affliction.
Right.
So we glorify the Lord now in the fire.
Right. Good point. Beautiful. Right. That was beautiful. So we catching hell, man. We really ain't catching hell. We really ain't, because we got this truth, man. But just on a small level, we catch hell because we still here in captivity. You trying to get your wife good, your girl straight. They going off on things. We ain't perfect. We around people that's wicked, that don't want to change. Your family don't want to change. So we catching hell, man. We been afflicted. But we got this truth, so really we good.
Even the name of the Lord power of Israel in the isles of the sea.
Right.
From the uttermost part of the earth have we heard songs, even glory to the righteous.
Hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua say, sing to the Lord a new song, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's talking about us right now.
Right.
We go up in the uttermost part, all the different camps, man.
Right. Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
We heard songs, even the glory of the righteous, but I said, my leanness, woe unto me, the treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yeah, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously.
And that's talking about you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, man. Go ahead.
Fear and the pit and the snare are upon thee, O inhabitant of the earth.
Right.
And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit.
Now I had a Jake tell me, came on my comment board, talking about we got to flee out of America. No, man. Lord said, what? Read that again, brother.
And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear.
Hey, so you stupid, you wacky tacky Christians, and you 2/3 bugged out talking about we need to flee to another land. Hey, the Lord say you gonna be destroyed, man. Read that one more time, huh?
And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear.
That's talking about the missiles that's coming. Okay? Oh, you trying to flee from famine, race riot, martial law, concentration camp, mainly the missiles. Go ahead.
Shall fall into the pit.
Hey, when you try to flee from the Lord, you're gonna fall into a pit, man. It tell you that in Micah chapter 5 that you're gonna try to flee from a lion and a bear met you, and you're gonna try to flee from a bear and you're gonna get bit by a venomous snake, man. So I mean, it's no escape from the Lord, man. That's what that scripture telling you. Go ahead.
And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare.
Hey, all you Edomites that got your doomsday bunkers, okay, your DUMB, your deep underground military bunkers, hey, them ain't gonna save you from the Lord, man. Okay, all your bunkers, hey, you got mountains carved out. Okay, with you got a seed bank, 30 million seeds, cause you thinking once the destruction comes, y'all gonna repopulate the earth. Y'all got all type of now y'all got an ark. It's called an ark. Y'all got 2 of every animal sitting in a mountain, man. I know about you. We know about you Edomites, man.
We're not ignorant of Satan.
We are not ignorant of your devices, man. The Lord said we're gonna take you out of the mountains, man, and bind your kings and nobles with feathers and chains of iron. Okay? Y'all think y'all hiding, man? We know, but we know where y'all at, man. Okay? Guess who showed us? YouTube, man. The same one that y'all created. The same one that the Lord had put the spirit on y'all to create for us, man.
He even had the nerve. They call it dumb, huh? Deep underground dumb.
That's what I just said, yeah. Deep underground military bunker. Hey, man.
The Lord got you jacked up.
Hey, and matter of fact, we gonna go into that, man. Amos 9, man. Hey, y'all hiding in the mountains. Hey, we got you. We got your number, Esau. Go ahead.
For the windows from on high are open.
Oh, the Lord got the windows open, man. Okay. Hey, his angels see everything, man. Psalm 34 and 15 tell you that, man. The eyes of the Lord, and Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of the Lord are upon all the right, all the wicked, man. So guess what? The Lord got y'all in the trick bag. You don't even realize it, man. It said the windows on high are open, man. Go ahead.
And the foundations of the earth do shake.
Hey, the foundation of the earth will shake from what? Them intercontinental ballistic missiles. Bro came back walking like Devo. Hey, get Job chapter 20.
Hey man, I'm fresh off Brightburn, man.
Right.
I'm trying to burn something up.
Good. Hold that, because you just said, I want you to go back to the last verse you just read in Isaiah. Read that real quick in Job 20:25.
Job 20 and 25.
Start at 21.
21. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his good.
Tell my Esau, you Edomites, go ahead.
In the fullness of his sufficiency.
In the fullness, when you thinking you're going to bring this new world order to plan, your earthly microchip to plan, Like y'all, oh, they having a meeting right now in Switzerland. I'm talking about the top bankers. It said 100 bankers. Henry Kissinger. You got Jared Kushner over there. They having a meeting in Switzerland. It said all the heads, all the elites. And then the same token in Switzerland. Yeah, Bilderberger. And in the same time, they got a technology conference going on, a technology convention going on in California. Right now, it's been going on for the last 4 days. So that's why I said Revelation 12 and 12. You got the heads over there talking about how they finna come down with great wrath, and y'all pushing y'all technology on high right now, man.
If I can say this, the brothers always go into this whenever they have a summit.
Right.
Summit is the top of a mountain, man.
Right.
You know, that shows you that the Lord likens governments and nations and their heads as mountains. That's why the Lord said the Lord in Isaiah the 2nd chapter, the mountain of the Lord shall be exalted above the hills, man. Because in that day, those mountains are going to turn into hills, man.
Verse 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strength.
Hey, you Edomites gonna be, hey, you ain't gonna know what the hell to hit your ass. Go ahead.
With straight, the condition is difficult.
Right, come. You ain't gonna know what's gonna hit you, man. All you gonna know, you're gonna be catching hell. I'm talking about pure hell, man.
And that's the straight gate of judgment.
Right, the straight gate of judgment. Come. Go ahead.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Oh, every hand of the wicked, man. That's talking about, hey, it say, what, one realm shall fight against another, neighbor against neighbor. So you're going to have 2/3 of Israelites on your ass. And you're going to have these heathen nations on your ass as well, man. They tell you in Revelation 18, the Lord say, destroy her, okay, for what she had done to you. And you so-called white people, you destroying these other nations, man, by your democracy, your policy, your legislation.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 23.
Right.
When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
That's when you think your New World Order plan will come together. Or your peace plan. Your RFD microchip. All that's gonna come to naught, man. Go ahead.
And it shall rain upon him while he is eating.
That's what I wanted. What shall rain upon him? Now go back to Isaiah, the last verse you read.
Isaiah chapter 24, verse 18.
Right.
And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit.
Right.
And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare.
Right.
For the windows from on high are open.
The windows on high are open. That's going into what Job saying. It shall rain upon his head. Go ahead.
And the foundations of the earth do shake.
And the foundations of the earth do shake. Now go back to Job. Now read that line again.
Job 23.
Linking these together.
22 and 23.
Right.
When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Right.
And shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
What he gonna rain? The missiles, man. Hey, somebody hold for me Revelation chapter 9, verse 16. So the missiles finna be raining on you, and the earth gonna shake, man. Okay, it tell you the earth finna reel to and fro like a drunk man.
Right.
How the hell the earth gonna do that?
24. He shall flee from the iron weapon.
Right, and that's talking about the missiles. Okay? The Lord got these missiles. Russia, China, North Korea, Iran got these missiles ready to shoot them over here and destroy North America. Because these are the weapons of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
And the bow of the steel shall strike him through.
Hey, that's some arrows, man. Okay? That's that code word, arrow, for missiles, man. You Edomites gonna be destroyed by missiles, man. Arrows. Watch the movie, man. Go ahead. It's called Broken Arrow. Go ahead.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body.
What is drawn? Coming out of what body? The missiles that sit in the, what is it, silo?
Yep.
They sitting there, man. And they're finna come out the body, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, the glistening sword cometh out of his gale. Terrors are upon him.
Right.
Ooh, I got a
The
precept.
glittering sword finna come out of the gall, man. So letting you know, hey, they coming, brother. The missiles is on the way.
I got one. This is Job chapter 18, verse 10. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way.
Read that again up.
Job chapter 18, verse 10.
Right.
The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Verse 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet.
Terrorists. Y'all saw there was a mass shooting in Virginia, right?
Oh man, we done killed 12. Yeah, 11, including himself.
It died down for a little bit, but it's still the terror still coming.
Go ahead. Read that again.
Job chapter 18 and verse 10. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way.
Right.
Terrors.
It tell you, my bad. It tell you in Psalm chapter 9 that the Lord, that the snares and traps that you made, they're gonna be for your own foot, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11.
Looking for attention, man.
Terrors shall make him afraid on every side.
Every side, man. Everything that you have done, hey, it's gonna come back and hunt you, man. It's gonna come back and bite you. What is called a circle of life? that you sow, you shall reap the same benefits, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
If I can say this right, on every side, because it's not just gonna be Jake, it's not just gonna be Issachar.
Right.
It's gonna be your own Edomite,
It's
like
gonna be
as you can see.
done. Right.
The average Joe Edomite gonna be spraying shit down, man.
Right.
You know?
Oh, that's happening right now. You know, what happened in Virginia? You had somebody went up there and killed 11 people. 12. Select it.
He was a postal worker. He went postal.
Right.
Because a lot of these, school shootings, a lot of these random acts of violence be you Edomites, man.
Right.
Hey, Salaki, if Esau, you know your kingdom too, man. And you not built like us. Jake, we was built for this, man.
Right.
You know, it said
The
elders, what it say, stronger. What it say,
One said be stronger than the other.
Con, we stronger than you, man.
Hey.
You not gonna handle it.
Hey, get the precept. Get Jeremiah 51 and 19. Real quick.
I'm holding a bunch.
Okay, you will. All right, we're gonna get them. Oh yeah. Rain front. Oh, you finished that? Go back in.
It's more on this.
Yeah, let's get that.
All right, so verse 12.
Get you on there.
His strength shall be hunger bitten,
Right.
and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength.
It said what? Devour his skin?
His skin,
Hey,
come.
the brother was just talking about before we started camp. Hey, had a radiation, man. A radiation, hey. You Edomite, boy, you don't even know what's coming to you, man.
Yeah, that the show Chernobyl on
Right.
HBO. It shows you what radiation, just radiation, nuclear radiation in itself, what it'll do to a man. You know, you slowly just deteriorate. When you watch that show, at the end of these people's lives, when they get exposed to that radiation, they basically just melt on a bed. Like you brothers should watch that. It's on HBO. It's called Chernobyl, and it's based on true events when a nuclear reactor exploded in Russia, and they tried to cover it up. And it show you what radiation actually does to a population. Not even the heat from a missile, but just the radiation alone and what it can do to the body.
I was watching, I can't remember what it was, but it was like an old military video of when they were testing one and how all the people in the vicinity got affected. Because it's not like on television. You know, on television and in the cartoons, they show you it's like a lime green.
Right,
or, you know,
right.
they cut it off and you like, you see this. Nah, it's nothing.
Right.
You don't see it, you can't smell it, you know, it's
Right,
horrible.
it's spread, right.
Right.
Done.
And it show you that in the TV series. Kids was playing. Like at one point, they had ash raining down on them. They had no idea what they were doing. They were dancing in the ash. They were doing all kind of stuff, not even realizing they were being exposed to radiation. Crazy.
They said, well, on a Russia, when they drop the bomb, they can't even go back in the place. Where's that at?
That's Chernobyl.
Right.
That's what the show is based on.
Right. Okay, come.
I got a bunch, bro. You call a whole bunch.
Let's fire them out. That spirit flow, bro. Let it go. Let them go. Let's go. We gonna go back. We gotta go back and back and back. We gonna do that.
Revelation chapter 9.
Right. Verse 16.
Verse 16.
Right, I did right. Dealing with the missiles, man. But we out here this is about prophecy, man. This is about prophecy. We trying to wake up Jake, but this is about prophecy, man. Whether they heal for better. So we still gotta push prophecy. Bring that out.
I'm gonna start at 12.
Come.
It says Revelations 9 and 12. One woe is past,
Right, beautiful.
and behold, there come two woes hereafter.
Right. That was World War I and II. Now here come World War III shortly. Go ahead.
And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before Yahweh, saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
Right.
And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men.
And it say loose the angels and have them prepared because the Lord got them holding the winds back right now. Go ahead.
It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
200,000. Now this is what John the Revelator saw on the island of Patmos. 200,000, man. Go ahead.
And I heard the number of them, and thus I saw the horses in the vision.
And go ahead.
And them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of jacinth
Right.
and brimstone.
And this is what you gotta understand. John had a vision, man, and he described it the best way he knew how.
Right.
Because back then it wasn't no missiles, man. Wasn't no guns. Okay, it was only swords and daggers and shields. Okay, and body armor. So he's describing this the best way he know how. Go ahead.
And the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions.
Now, why did John say that? Because what's on the tip of the missile? Warheads, man. Warheads. Okay, this ain't talking about no horses. Go ahead. And the next line finna prove it ain't no horses. Go ahead.
And out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone.
Now, how do a horse gonna spit out fire and brimstone? That don't work, man. We talking about horses now. So if you're reading this like a novel for face value, you're gonna be lost. This ain't talking about no horse, man. Go ahead.
By these 3 were the third part of men killed.
It said by these 3. A horse don't kill nobody, man. They made for running, okay, and walking, high stepping. So why they say by the third part these horses, a third part of men were killed by these horses? That's not talking about horses. It's talking about missiles, man. Go ahead. Oh, and I'm gonna say this, Salakia. Another dude talking about, oh, that's talking about angels. No, the hell it ain't, man. Go ahead.
It says, by these 3 were the third part of men killed.
And that's talking about 2/3 of Israel and these Edomites, man, and the heathen nations. Go ahead.
By the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths.
Now, a horse don't got no fire, man. Okay?
Right.
That's plain, man. Go ahead.
For their power is in their mouth.
Right, because of the warheads. And when they go up and the head break off from the rest of the missile, it's gonna come out of that one head 20, 30, 40, 50 of them. Go ahead.
For their power is in their mouth and their tail. And in their tail.
It says so the power's in the head, which is the warhead, and the tail. Why? Because they get back then in the ancient during the World War I or whatever, they had the atomic bomb. They had to drop it from an airplane. They don't got to do that no more. They prepare themselves now. So it's power in the tail as well. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. They had to drop them bombs back then. They only got, the Lord gave them technology. They don't, hey, let them fly.
Because like you said, he's got the bow now. He's the archer.
Right.
Right.
Out of the silo.
Right. Done.
This is arrows.
Hey, you can't make this up, man.
Right. It says, for their power is in their mouth and in their tails.
Right.
For their tails were like unto serpents.
Right.
And had heads. And with them they do hurt.
Now, why does it say the tail is like serpent? Because when the missile started flying, that smoke that's coming from the tail, it's gonna look like a serpent, man. Because how they gonna move? You see that every day when you see these jets spraying chemtrails, or when they got a jet spraying a name in the air. That's what it's talking about, man. The tail gonna look like serpent because the smoke that's gonna be coming from it.
I got one. Oh, I got one.
Bring it out.
Go ahead.
This is just a back up what the brother was saying with the missile.
Right.
He painted the picture, so I'm going to show them the picture from the other side. This is Revelation chapter 18 and 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her.
Just like we were going into earlier. The other nations are confederate with Esau.
Right.
Take part of that judgment.
Right.
Shall bewail her and lament for her.
And if I could say this, to hearken on that point, that's why the Lord said, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins. He didn't say that to any of the other nations. letting you know that everybody else that's not coming out of her, my people, are going to be partakers of her sins.
Shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
From what? Missiles, man.
Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
And that's talking about North America, man. They ain't talking about no Vatican. They ain't talking about Mecca, man. It's talking about here, North America, Babylon the Great.
And it's not talking about Vatican City, because you don't need 200 million missiles to destroy the little ass Vatican City.
Right.
Real quick too, and it says in 1 hour. What the hell kind of arrows, or what the hell kind of horses, what the hell on earth beside a new intercontinental ballistic missile can destroy a whole America in an hour, man?
They cause that much fire. They cause that much fire. It says by burning.
2nd Esdras chapter 16 verse 13.
Yeah.
For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Hey, and that's when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai had these nations to shoot these missiles, they will hit their targets. I tell you that in Joel, the 2nd chapter, man. They shall not break their ranks, and they shall climb on the walls, okay, like mighty men. It said they shall climb the wall like mighty men. So I'll let you know that's not talking about no army, man.
And it said, if I can say this, it said his right hand, all right? What does the Lord's right hand represent, man? It represents righteousness.
Righteousness, man.
There's a righteous judgment.
That righteous judgment.
Bring it up.
That was it on that?
Yeah, that's it on that one. Oh, it's one more verse on it.
Yeah, all right.
Behold, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come up upon the earth.
Hey, and that's why I say in my Joel 2nd chapter, man, when the Lord shoot them missiles, they're going to destroy everything, man. And if you ain't one of the elect, you're going to be destroyed. Because the elect will be destroyed. If you ain't putting on the armor of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai right now, and the only way you can put on the armor, you got to be of the tribe, you got to be of the seed of Israel, of Jacob. That's the only way you can put on the armor of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And you got to be chosen. You can't just wake up and say, I want to do this.
Right.
Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
What does a missile do? It destroys, man. The Lord say he created the missile, a waster. I had another dude come on coming board and told me that's talking about an angel. Hey, you Jake's bored out of your mind, man. Yeah, read that.
Zechariah 9 and 13.
Now I want you to hear this. This for you so-called white people. Okay, for the Lord say it's going to be neighbor against neighbor, one realm against another. Okay, listen to this. Go ahead.
When I have bent Judah for me,
the Lord said when he bent Judah for me, because Judah is the head. Go ahead.
Filled the bow with Ephraim.
Ephraim is the head of the northern kingdom. Okay, the Lord say when he have bent Judah for me and filled the bow with Ephraim. Go ahead.
And raised up thy sons, O Zion.
And he raised up thy sons, O Zion, which are you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian, and Haitians. Go ahead.
Against thy sons, O Greece.
Against the sons of Greece. Go ahead.
And made thee as a sword of a mighty man.
Oh, the Lord said he made you Zion's what?
And made thee as a sword of a mighty man.
So the Lord said he made us a sword of a mighty man. He tell you that in Jeremiah 51 and 19, that he said, with thee will I break nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. So the Lord telling you right there that he's going to destroy you. Well, he said he's going to take, he said, when I bend the boat, wait, read it again one more time for me, y'all.
Zechariah 9 and 13.
Right.
You want me to go to the point of it?
Yeah, start from the top again.
when I have bent Judah for me,
The Lord said when he bent Judah for him, go ahead.
filled the bow with Ephraim,
So that's the southern and the northern kingdom back together again. Go ahead.
raised up thy sons, O Zion,
And raised up thy sons, O Zion, meaning you Israelites, okay? You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, go ahead.
against thy sons, O Greece.
It said against the sons, O Greece. Who is the Grecians? The Edomites, man. Let's talk about the Edomites. Go ahead.
And made thee as a sword of a mighty man.
He said he made you monuments, Zion, a sword, man, of mighty men. Okay, that was the point on that. Get Jeremiah 51:19.
Jeremiah 51:19.
Right.
The portion of Jacob is not like them.
Hey, nobody is like us, man. Nobody, man. You can't compare fine gold to sand, man. You can't. Go ahead.
For he is the former of all things.
The Lord said we are the form of all things, man. Starting with Yahushua, man. Okay, because Yahweh created Yahushua, Yahushua created everything else. Thus saith Colossians chapter 1, man.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
And Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
Right.
The Lord of hosts is his name.
Come.
Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
The Lord said we are his battle axes and weapons of war. Go ahead.
For with thee will I break in pieces the nation.
The Lord said with us, with you Hebrew Israelites, with you elect, I'm going to break in pieces the nation. Go ahead.
And with thee will I destroy kings.
And with you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, the elect, he's going to destroy kingdoms, man. What's going on that? Go ahead,
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 9, verse 21.
Right.
And I saw, I started 20. So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it.
And the peril is going into my dangers, man. Go ahead.
And I saw and spared it greatly,
Right.
and have kept me a grape of the cluster,
Come.
and a plant of a great people.
That's the elect, man. Go ahead.
Verse 22. Let the multitude perish then,
Right.
which was born in vain,
Hey, that's you 2/3, man. Go ahead.
and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
Hey, and that's separation, man. Okay? The elect separated from the 2/3. That's that separation, man. Elect from get Malachi 4:1.
I got one while you wait.
Bring it out.
2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 2.
Right.
I will tell thee a similitude, Esdras,
Come.
as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that it giveth much mold whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is the course of this present world. Verse 3, there be many created, but few shall be saved.
Hey, there it is, man. Okay? There are many called, but few gonna get salvation, man.
And that
Lord,
Salaki,
son.
and that go into what you said about gold, man.
Right.
Gold, you can't compare gold to sand. And it's saying, look, the earth, if you ask the earth, she gonna say, look, I got plenty of dirt for vessels, but I ain't got but so much gold.
Right.
That's
Right,
what the
gold
Lord is
too.
saying about Israel. Look, Israel is as the sands of the sea, but I kept me a cluster, a plant of the great people,
Right.
a little section of
A
it,
little section.
and with great labor have I made it perfect. What is that perfection? Fine gold. I will make a man more perfect than fine gold. That's what's happening from the inside out.
Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven,
Right.
and all the proud, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Right. And that's coming from the missiles, man. Everything's gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, 2 Peter. Oh, 2 Peter 2 Peter 3 and 10. You people don't understand that North America finna be destroyed with missiles, man. Okay? Intercontinental ballistic missiles. And this place is gonna be wiped away, man, in 1 hour. There shall be nothing left, man. Nothing. Everything shall turn to ashes, man. And the elect gonna get a front seat to watch this go down. Thus saith the scripture.
2 Peter 3 and 10.
Right.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Hey, it said this heaven right here, the Edomites' heaven, because it's the so-called white man's heaven, and this is our captivity. And it's gonna pass away with a great noise. What kind of noise? Missiles, man. Loud booms and thunders and thumps. Go ahead.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Everything will be melted, man. The Lord saying everything is gonna be destroyed. It will not be nothing left here, man. Nothing. All you gonna see is just land or just dirt and stink, foul smell.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Right.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Now look out here. We out here once again in the chief place of concourse. You got Jake, you got Edomites, the heathen nations. They out here enjoying life, man. The Lord said, what manner of person are you ought to be in our holy conversation? So everybody that's conversation, they talking about sports and sleeping with another dude's woman and what's going on social media, man. But they conversation ain't holy, man. So we out here to let them know they're gonna be destroyed in their wickedness.
And that's a beautiful point. That's why the Lord said gross darkness should cover the earth. And that's why the Lord said, let the multitude perish that was born in vain.
Right.
Man. Because the majority of these people, they're vain.
Right.
They have no use or purpose on the planet Earth. All they care about is social media. All they care about is reality shows or their foreseeable future. Nobody cares about standing up for what's right and justice. You know, that's why the Lord said in Jeremiah the 5th chapter, go in the broad ways and see if there's a man that seeketh the truth, man.
Right.
That asks for justice, man.
Right.
And he will pardon that man, talking about you Israelites, man.
Right.
But the rest of these nations, the so-called white man, all these other nations, they're created in vain, man. There's no use for them, man. That's why when they've been given the earth, this is what they've done with it. It's a testament to their own wickedness, man.
Got it, precept.
The Lord said, how have my plant become degenerate, man?
Right.
Talking about you Israelites.
This is first John chapter 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Right.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Hey, man, you people, you wacky-tacky Christians, you Jesus freaks, you don't love the Lord, man.
Right.
You do not love the Lord, man, because you love the world, man. You love the cares of this world. You people, you don't love the Lord, man. And it's going to be proved, what Paul said, and your work shall be proven by fire, man. You people don't love the Lord, man, because y'all care about the world and you don't care about what's real. Y'all want to stay in the fantasy world, man.
Fantasy world.
Y'all want to be in the avatar. Go ahead.
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Father abideth forever.
Right. So the Lord telling you, man, if you ain't doing what the Lord got you to do, if he put the spirit on you to do this, if you ain't doing it, hey, you might well kill yourself, man, because you're a dead man walking. And all you so-called white people, you Edomites, you're going to be destroyed.
Isaiah 95. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
Now this is how they used to fight. This is how they fought in the ancient times. Go ahead.
And garments rolled in blood.
This is how you Edomites love, you so-called white people, you love Alexander the Great. This is how Alexander the Great, this is how they fought wars in the ancient times. Go read that again.
For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Right. So every warrior was with confused noise. Meaning they used to say, they used to line up on both sides of the field and say charge. And they used to charge out at each other. And read that again, one more time, Mark.
Isaiah 95.
Right.
For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
This how every nation fought in the ancient time. Every king. King David, this how they fought. Go ahead.
And with garments rolled in blood.
Right, garments bloody, man. It used to be bloody. Hey, you seen 300? If you watch the movie 300, that's how they fought in the ancient time. And that's what this scripture telling you. Go ahead.
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
The Lord say this war, I ain't finna get into it with me. But this war shall be with burning and fuel of fire. From what? From the missiles, man. From the missiles, man.
good, man. I'm waiting
Hey,
for
man, you good? You been drinking, man. You been drinking.
Yo, we can't even have a good conversation because we've been drinking, brother.
Okay, cool. But like, also, I am
Give me
I'm like. But no, I just want
give me
you guys
Amos
to know,
9-8 again, man.
you guys know that like I'm a startup company.
If you've been drinking, then you have a conversation. You gotta listen to what he's saying. You gotta listen to what he's saying.
Amos chapter 9 verse 8.
Right.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom,
Yeah.
and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth,
Right.
saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob,
Right.
saith the Lord.
Hey man, you Jakes is destroyed out here, man. You Israelites is you are gone, man. Go ahead, read that. Go. Verse 10.
Amos 9:10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Hey man, this is Jake, man. Jake is bugged out of their mind, man. They don't try to come up and talk to you dead drunk. You damn near fall on the ground drunk, and you trying to have a conversation. Come on, man, go ahead.
Which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
And the evil is gonna overtake you, man. It will overtake you. You will be destroyed. Now that was it on that. Give me Ezekiel 33 and 30. Bring it out,
The brother was in Isaiah chapter 9, so I'm gonna keep going. Isaiah 9 and 18. For wickedness burneth as a fire.
Right.
It shall devour the briars and the thorns, and shall kindle in the thickets of the forest, and they shall mount up like the lifting of the smoke. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is the land darkened.
Right.
And the people shall be as fuel for the fire. No man shall spare his brother.
Hey, the people shall be as fuel for the fire, man. Okay? Hey, you're gonna be missile food, man, like the brother just said. Read that again, huh?
If you get to the missile, man.
Hey, and that's why I always, if you make it to the missile, a lot of people gonna be destroyed by famine. It's gonna be race riots. Hey man, you gonna catch hell trying to get out your neighborhood.
Yep.
Hey, it's gonna be neighbor against neighbor, like the scripture said. So you gonna catch hell trying to get out your own neighborhood, man. You might not even make it to the famine. You might not even make it to be thrown in the concentration camp, man.
Yeah, your neighbor in that time when you can't call 911, it's like the purge.
Right.
Your neighbor may look at this as the opportunity to get at you
to get back.
for
Right.
for all the dirt you've been doing on the low.
Right.
You never know how the Lord may let it pan out, but a lot of y'all ain't gonna make it to them missiles, man.
And they're gonna be on a simple level like this. Y'all been playing that music all loud and shit in they dope. I'm tired of hearing that shit. And they gonna get at your ass for some simple shit.
Hey, in that movie, The Purge, the main person that was trying to kill, I believe it was the first or second one, the main person that was trying to kill the chick was supposedly her best friend.
Right.
The first that was the original first Purge movie.
It was the first one?
The very first one, yeah. He brought them all in there. The whole family was plotting. They was waiting a whole year for that one day so they could get their neighbors. You gonna have a lot of Edomites like that. When shit hit the fan, it ain't gonna be about bread for them.
Right.
It's gonna be about straight revenge. And really that's gonna be the spirit of the Lord putting vengeance on them, and they're gonna get nasty with you.
Exactly.
Like the scripture said, if I may say this, is these spirits created.
Woo!
Right.
And that don't just include these people that's in these psychotic states of mind. That includes these regular Edomites who've been living a fairly good life for 40 years. And the Lord waited 40 years for the tide to turn, for them to snap and come to get you, man.
That's why we brought out earlier, terror shall make you afraid.
Right. On every side.
Brothers go into this all the time, man. A lot of things have to go right for you to be killed, man. You have to be in the right place at the right time, and the right person has to do the right job. A lot of things have to go right for you to die, man. You think about people in car accidents. They had to make the exact movements at the right time for them to actually meet that judgment. That's how surgical the Lord is with judgments, man.
Surgical, that's
Right.
Back in Isaiah 9, get straight to the point, 9 and 19. Through the wrath of the Lord through the wrath of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shai, is the land darkened, and the people shall be as fuel for fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother.
Yeah, hit it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, read that again,
Isaiah 9 and 19. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shai, is the land darkened.
Right.
And the people shall be as the fuel of the fire.
Right.
No
Hey, listen.
man shall spare his brother.
No man, did you hear that? No man shall spare his brother, man. That's family line. That's straight family, and that's your neighbor, man. It's gonna be all hell war out here, man. And you people think it's a game. Hey, you're gonna be missile food, man.
Sirach 39 and verse 28.
Right.
There be spirits that are created for vengeance,
Right.
which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction,
Right.
they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction.
Hey, and that's the Lord got. He got get Micah 5 and 18. The Lord have destruction coming on all sides, man. From four corners, man. You will not be able to escape judgment, man. Okay, he said those that's gonna try to flee, they're gonna fall, they're gonna be destroyed, man. And them that come up out of the pit, come up out of your bunker, you're gonna get destroyed too, you're gonna be taken. I got a verse real quick. This is Psalm 104, because the brother just said, what that be spirit created for vengeance? This Psalm 104 in verse 4. Who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire, man. The Lord angel finna get busy, man. The Lord finna raise up the spirit. Somebody hold Ezekiel 25. The Lord finna raise up the elect to get busy, man. Judgment is coming. And who is this that's coming from you Edomites with dyed garments from Bosra? You so-called white people? Yahweh Shai.
Right.
And the elect, man. He said he gonna use us as his battle axes and weapons of war, man, to destroy nations and kingdoms. What do you do if you finna turn somebody to a battle axe?
What you do with an axe, period?
You chopping wood, and these are trees that's walking among the earth.
Right.
People.
Right.
Wood. Hey, wood. Fuel. What you just said? Fuel for the fire, man.
I was just thinking, hey, you said fuel for the fire. Hey, what you need for a fire? A whole lot of wood.
A whole lot of
Chop
wood.
down all them trees.
Done.
Also, you gotta make sure the axe is sharp.
Right.
And he's sharper than the axe.
Oh, what that's it?
Right,
What
right.
that's Jeremiah. He said, I made you a sharp threshing instrument. Come on, man. You can't make this up, man. The Lord cold, man. You think the Lord is all love? No, man.
Right here, I think I got one right here.
Hey, the Lord is a straight killer, man.
Right.
He's the #1 killer, man.
He's a man of war.
Hey, what they call it? A serial killer, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is a serial killer, man.
And why is that? Because wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the
whole
earth, man. That's like the Lord having a garden. It's full of weeds. What you gotta, man, you can't just wrestle with the weeds, man. You gotta get rid of them
We
things,
gotta
man.
get that Roundup for that, man.
Hey, Jake ain't walking around no garden like talking to the weeds like, hey bro, can you get up out of here, man?
Right.
Because I got this garden. I got dandelions. Nah, man.
And guess what? We ain't
Putting the gloves on.
And we ain't cutting the weeds off. We pulling that shit from the root, man.
Every man from the root.
Like it says in Malachi 4:1.
Right.
Neither leave them root nor branch.
Right.
Right.
We cutting out all the cancer.
Everything, bro.
Everything. I got a quick one.
Bring it out.
This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
Still have to read that again, Jake over there pissing on the tree. Read that again.
No, man.
That's crazy, man.
This is Galatians chapter 6, starting at 7. Be not deceived.
Right.
Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Hey, destruction coming, man.
For
Okay.
he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
Right.
But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
And that's what we sowing. We sowing to the Spirit, man. So we can get what? A crown, an everlasting crown of righteousness, man. Eternal life. But you Edomites have sold a crown of corruption, man. Okay? Like the brother always bringing out in Corinthians that they chasing a corruptible crown, man.
Right.
We are chasing an incorruptible crown. If I'm saying it right.
Yeah, come. And if I can say this, if they offended at the words, man, if they offended at the signs, that's the spirit in itself.
Come. All the time.
If they offended at the words and the signs, man, they haven't even seen the actual judgment play out.
Right.
If they think we're angry, they can't even understand the anger of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man.
Right.
If they're offended at what we say, how much more what Yahweh Shemel Shah is about to actually do, man? Because right now it's all diplomacy. Right now all we're doing is proclaiming the judgment. If you're offended at the words, how much more so the actions when they actually play out, man?
Hey, you only gonna feel a certain way about the judgment if you feel that the judgment applies to you.
Right.
If this didn't apply to you, you wouldn't give two. You wouldn't care.
What Jake say, a hurt dog holler? That's really what it's about. This is the condemnation that light has come into the world, and these people love darkness. That's why they're offended at the light, man. Because if we were Mormons, people would just keep it moving, man. If we were so-called Christians, people would just keep it moving. But because this is the truth, it's condemning people in their spirit, man.
These Edomites walking past these signs, looking down at them, and know that what we are saying are deserving.
Right.
Right.
They're deserving
Right.
of the punishment
Right.
that's put before them.
They know it. That's
They're
why
like,
they look
man,
at it.
yeah, I do deserve it, but I
Right.
ain't never think it was gonna catch up to me.
Right.
Well, it's caught up to you.
And it's crazy because we had Edomite out here last night. And that Edomite, he understood everything. Man, brother out here last night. That Edomite understood everything. I told him, bro, your spirit different. You might be a Jake, man. But he understood everything and he agreed with everything, man. Yeah. He understood. Right. That's why I was telling you, bro, your spirit different. You might be a Jake.
Esau did not. Isaac broke it down and he still ain't get it, man.
Right.
And
Gun.
You got a blessing for me also?
Gun.
It's none of
He
the
told him,
wicked
I gave your brother everything. What the hell you want? You want me to give you the trees, motherfucker?
Exactly. But hey, you know how Jake is.
Right.
Jake get in trouble, do something, steal mama car, go to a party, get caught. Like, hey, you grounded for 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. You're like, I deserve it. I deserve it.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? It was well worth it though. You know what I'm saying?
Esau, they trying
ain't like that.
to plead and beg. Well, hold on. Why can't I? We can do it like this. Give me.
Hey,
No.
I took the car, but I ain't wreck it.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I
that's
wasn't supposed
Esau.
to take it, but I brought
Right,
it back in one piece.
right.
That's Esau's logic.
All
man.
day
Fuck
long.
Esau.
Go ahead up. All day.
Psalm 7 and 11.
Right.
Yahweh judges the righteous,
Right.
and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day.
Now hold on. The Lord said he judgeth the righteous, man. So if the Lord said he gonna judge the righteous, but 1 Peter 4 said what? The righteous shall scarcely be saved. So you telling me the Lord love us? He's gonna scarcely save only the elect? Yeah, man. That's judgment, man. Righteous judgment. Read that again.
Psalm 7 and 11. Yahweh judges the righteous,
The Lord said he judging the righteous. Go ahead.
and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day.
Hey, that's why he said in what? In Proverbs 16 and 4, what he said? The righteous is being preserved for the day of judgment, man. For the day of evil. He angry with the wicked every day.
Verse 12.
Right.
If he turn not, he will whet his sword.
Right.
He hath bent his bow and made it ready.
Right.
He hath also prepared for him instruments of death.
Ooh.
He ordained his arrows against the persecuted.
See? Go ahead. Against the who?
Against the persecuted.
Who is that? The Israelites, man. Go ahead.
Behold, he travaileth with iniquity,
Right.
and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood.
Now hold on. Read that. Go back and start at 11 again.
All right, Psalm
Did you hear that? This talking about Esau wicked ass, man. Go ahead.
Psalm 7 and 11.
Right.
Yahweh judgeth the righteous, And Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day.
Now, who is the wicked according to the Bible? Everybody say it with me. The Edomites. Go ahead.
If you turn not, he will whet his sword.
So this is David saying, if you don't turn, he gonna wear his sword. Because what was his blessing? The sword, man. Go ahead.
He had bent his bow, and he made it ready.
Hey, he getting all his instruments together to take you jakes and throw you in concentration camps, and he creating these diseases to kill you with pestilences. They doing all these things right now, man. And you niggas still worrying about social media. What's popping off on Facebook? Go ahead.
He had also prepared for him the instruments of death.
He will also prepare for him the instruments of death. Okay? These Edomites is preparing right now. These devils over there in Switzerland right now having a big meeting. How they gonna destroy you? Hey, you know they ain't over there talking about how much money they finna make. They got money. They got trillions. They talking about how they finna destroy you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Go ahead.
He ordained his arrows against the persecuted.
Right.
Behold, he travailed with iniquity and have conceived mischief and brought forth falsehood.
Hey, he brought forth falsehood, man. What does Job 13:4 say? They are all forges of lies, man. They are physicians of no value, man. Go ahead.
He made a pit and digged it.
Oh, Esau, you made a pit for yourself and digged it. Because it tell you in Psalm 9 that you're going to fall into that same pit, man. Them snares and traps that you created for Jake, guess what? The brother just read Galatians 6 and 7. You finna reap the same thing that you sowed, man. Go ahead.
And is fallen into the ditch which he made.
There it is. You finna fall into the same ditch that you created. You damn devils, man. Go ahead.
His mischief shall return upon his own head.
Beautiful. There it is.
And his
go ahead, go ahead.
And his violent dealing shall come down upon his own path.
And his what? His violent dealings, man. Finna come down on you. Hey, man, that's beautiful, man. You can't get around this. And you can't make this up like the brother always saying, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. But you Edomites, your snare and trap is going to be the stability of your time. Go. Get some more out there. Go ahead, bring it out.
Bringing up the builder, bro, when you're like, what they over there meeting for?
Right.
What talking about, right? This is Psalms chapter 62, verse 1.
Right.
Truly my soul waiteth upon Yahweh. From him cometh my salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a going down shall you be, and as a tottering fence. This is the main point. Verse 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency.
Talking about the Israelites, okay? Talking about taking you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you West Indian and Haitians out, man. They want us out the game, man. They trying to kill all of us, man. Go ahead.
It says, they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies.
Right.
Or if I can say this, Salakia, casting them down from his excellency. That's why they trying to silence this message. Because what do brothers come out here and tell our people? You're the best people on the planet Earth, man.
Right.
That the Lord put you above all nations on the planet Earth, man. And what's the biggest fear that Esau has is that Jacob believe in his own power, man.
Right.
The moment Jake starts to believe in his own power and stops believing in the lies that Esau's fed him, they know they're finished, man.
Right.
Beautiful, brother.
Go ahead,
It says, they only consult to cast him down from his excellency.
Right.
They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly, Selah.
Job said, ye are all forgers of lies, man. Oh, it's in Ecclesiastes too. You are all forgers, it's in Sirach, man. You are all forgers of lies, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It say, Salaki, it say bless inside their heart, I mean with their mouth, but curse you inwardly.
Right, man.
And that's a snare unto our people, because when you bring this message to our people, and they say, well, all so-called white people not bad, that's because they have a personal account of an Edomite blessing them with their lips.
Right.
But then you ask that Israelite, What do you think they talk about when they home alone? What do you think their conversations about so-called black people are? What do you think how do you think those conversations play out when they're in the privacy of their own home and they don't have to worry about losing their job?
I hate working around these people.
They curse you inwardly,
I
man.
hate to sit by them. I don't want to shop with them. I hate looking at them.
If I may say this, even the scriptures say Ecclesiastes 7:7, a gift destroys the heart. The Edomites give, Jacob give.
Right.
And Jacob think, oh, all of them not bad.
Right.
But when they go to their own home, like you said, yeah, I gave that nigger a gift.
Yeah.
I'm so charitable to niggers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even though they're giving you a gift, that ain't shit, man.
That ain't nothing.
Because it don't change the spirit, and that's what the Lord is trying to tell our people, man. Never trust thine enemy, because you see them now and they bless you with their lips and they act a certain way in front of you. You think that their rust is all the way all together gone away, man. But inwardly, when they're at home or when they're in these big ass these big so-called meetings like the brother mentioned, the Bilderberg group, the G5 summit, what do you think the conversations about you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, how do you think those conversations play out? In those dark rooms, in those private rooms where no cameras is watching. How you think those conversations play out?
Going off, they trying to include us, brother.
Right.
They trying to give us lands and give us our own country and shit.
Right.
Nah, their inward thought is that the houses shall go on forever. Right.
War was in his heart, man. At all times. Esau's a war. You got to remember, Esau's a warrior first, man. At all times, he's about using that sword. Whether it's his lips, if his lips don't work, he got the real sword for you. At all times.
He's the most cunning hunter of the field.
Right.
You know, so he's slick with it.
He's at all times he's ready to drop you, even if it means like spiritually destroying you or leading you to a path of destruction. That gift destroying your heart, watching you go from a Jake with salt to a unseasoned Jake trying to be like everybody else, trying to fit in.
Right.
They delight in that.
And look how tactical Esau is with the sword. He broke us for generation to generation in slavery. He tactical. So Esau, he don't really need the instant gratification when it comes to using this sword. He'll set you up. He'll set you up for the long haul. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got a quick precept. This Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Never trust these Edomites. Never. Go ahead.
For like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Hey man, the so-called white man is the devil, man. He is your enemy. And the Lord said that. The Lord said these Edomites and these Chinese and Japanese and these Hamites, the real Africans, and these Ishmaelites and the Elamites, they are our enemies and they hate us, man. Go ahead.
Though he humble himself
Right.
and go crouching.
And that's what they do. They want to play, oh, they all nice. No, man. They're the fucking devil. They are wolves, man, in sheep clothing.
Right.
Go ahead, dog.
Yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass.
Right.
And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Right.
In other words, you're going to see him for what he truly is.
Right.
See his true color.
Done.
See that he's a red Hebrew Edomite.
Right. He a Edomite, dog.
Not beige.
He a Edomite, dog.
Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand.
Right.
Right. Now, even the elder apostle Tahar went into how this wicked nigga from GOCC brought in Edomites and they tried to take over the whole camp.
I was going to say the prime example of that is back in the day, man, with Jerusalem.
Right.
These damn crackers, man.
Right.
They standing in our place now.
Right. They stand over there. Right. Bro, Esau, you said Esau by you. Esau gonna try to figure out how he can overthrow you, man.
He's going to say he is the people.
Right.
You know?
Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
The Lord said don't set these white people, these so-called white people, by your right hand next to you, man. Because they're gonna figure out how to try to take your shit.
Why? Because his desire is as hell.
Oh, and beautiful.
He cannot be satisfied.
Right. What did Job say? I wouldn't even sit these Edomites around my dog, man. I wouldn't even sit these so-called white people around my dogs, man. That's what Job said. But Job is an Edomite. But Job said he would not sit you so-called white people next to his dog. Why? Because you either gonna try to fuck the dog or you gonna try to get the dog neutered, man. Or you might even eat the damn dog.
And if I can say this, and they try to make our people feel bad for not trusting them, man.
Right.
But look at your track record, man. Because the main people that come up against this message be our people who still in that docile slave-like mentality that actually believe the so-called white man's words over his actions.
Right.
For you to have, that's a strong delusion, for you to take a man's words over his actions. Every week, Jake is getting shot down, man. Every week, Jake is facing some sort of abuse. But because you can have a civil conversation with an Edomite face to face, you think that it's not all so-called white people. This is how they move as a nation of people. Perfect example, watch when they lose power. Whenever the so-called white man wasn't in power, he was a vicious serpent. And he got it by any means necessary. Now that he's comfortable, you get to see a facade. He can put on that face like he's all good and nice because he's already eating. He's full right now.
I was gonna say, what Esau does, his MO, brother, is like I said, words are smoother than butter, but war's in his heart. They always greet you with that nice smile, that big smile, but really they hate your fucking
right.
face, man. You know?
And make sure that, like we was going into earlier, like you said, they fool right now. That's gonna be their destruction.
Right.
Because when they think they everything, they done got everything, the Lord's gonna bring them down.
And that's why they always had that attitude like, hey man, let's just all, yeah, cause y'all got everything now.
Right.
Now that you done stole everything, now it's like, hey guys, let's chill, let's all be cool. Y'all stay in the ghettos, we'll stay over here in the suburbs, and everything is cool. That's why they have that mentality, because they've stolen everything and they've established themselves in another person's tabernacle. So now they done stole it, they got the stolen property. Now it's like, hey, forget the charges. Matter of fact, let's just drop the charges. Let's just live now. Y'all can stay in the ghetto, y'all can work at McDonald's. We gave y'all Burger King, we gave y'all liquor stores. What's wrong? And our people take that because what? Jake is a homeborn slave in this society, man. They've accepted that, and they've accepted Esau as their master. They don't even trust themselves in judgment. That's why our people have a problem with us telling the so-called white man who he is and what's gonna happen to him, because our people don't even trust themselves to govern themselves.
Got precept. We go right into
It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
right.
Or any such as come nigh wild beast. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him and his sins, who will pity?
Exactly, and we don't have pity for 2/3 of our people who continue to walk in the way of their oppressors and accept the knowledge of their oppressors, man, over the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. We don't pity them. So when the Lord put their judgment down, and those same Edomites they trying to protect put them to death, like you had a guy on the video who said that he was the main person that said all so-called cops ain't bad, right? And he got pulled out. He damn near got pulled out of his own driveway from being missing what they call it when they identify the wrong person for a crime. Mistaken identity.
Right.
He almost got pulled out of his own driveway in front of his son and his wife. But who's gonna pity a guy like that who trusts his enemy, man?
The elder was bringing it out how this one Jake woman, she was dating the Edomite cop, and she was like all the Jakes that would be like wrongly persecuted by the police or whatever. She'll be on video. Yeah, that's what he deserved. That's what he deserved. And her boyfriend ended up killing her.
Yeah, man. And who's gonna pity her? Not a man who understands judgment. Not a man who understands the judgment, say Yahweh Shema Shah. We're not gonna pity her because she trusted in her enemy. She trusted in oppression.
Right. Come on that.
For a while he will abide with thee.
Right.
But if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
Yep.
An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips.
Right.
But in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes.
Right.
Right.
What's up,
They
Tyrone?
love saying that shit.
Right.
They always say me that shit at work. Hey, why you on? Why you ain't? Put on? Hey, I don't got no smile. Cause I got a job, bitch. I put
Right.
smile on this motherfucker.
Hey, they treat our people like dogs, man. What do you do with a dog? Every now and then you give it a treat. You know, and then you look at the dog like, yeah. You know, that's exactly how they treat our people.
Wag and tell him, yo, hi, master.
Well, I know they hate my guts, bro, cause I mean more everybody at the job. I know they be like, we can't have this type of guy here in the front. We gotta put him in the back. He gonna scare all the customers away. We can't be doing this shit.
Because the perception of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is not only slaves, but entertainers, man.
Right. Yeah.
That's how they look at y'all.
Right.
That's why when y'all come around, they want y'all to entertain. Tell a joke. Dance. Why aren't you happy? I love when you Negroes are happy.
Somebody gotta cook the chicken too.
Right.
Somebody gotta cook their food. Cause Jake been doing this at the plantation. Jake been cooking all their food, man. You Jakes is just entertainment and you chefs. That's it. Entertainment and chef. That's all the elites need.
Verse 16 again. An enemy speaking sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit.
Now where is shown at? That movie with 12 Years a Slave, man.
Right.
This man was drinking with his best friend. That nigga woke up in chains, man. Come on, man. Go ahead up.
He will weep with his eyes,
Right.
but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
Right.
And that shows you that Esau ain't just satisfied putting you to death. Esau want to see you suffer, man. Esau want to see you suffer. He might just put a word into the bosses just to see you suffer, just to see you squirm a little bit.
Right. That's why Proverbs 10:23 say it is a sport to the wicked to do mischief, man.
Hey, but how about Yahweh really do that? That's why he said there was no place of repentance for him.
No place.
So
the capital would tell. Right. Done. So I got a precept. This is Job chapter 21. I'm gonna start at verse 7. It reads, wherefore do the wicked live, become old, are mighty in power. Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of God upon them. They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave.
And in a moment. So our people following after Esau Edom is at his end, man.
Right.
And you can see all the signs are in the air, man. Esau's just beginning to enter into that straight gate, man. That position of difficulty, man. The opioid crisis,
Right.
all of these wars and these rumors of wars. Esau's just starting to enter that point of difficulty, man.
Now I'm going to this verse. Got two verses, cause I've been watching this heavy with this whole listening to it with this thing that's going on in Switzerland with this Rindenberger meeting. What's going on? It said the 100 of the heads. It was 100 bank owners, all the elites. So this is
just did a video on Switzerland. We already know they cashless, brother.
Right.
They pretty much don't fuck with cash at all.
Right. At all.
What the hell are they talking about over there?
Right. That RFD microchip. They got the damn technology convention going on in California right now.
I did a video. They were interviewing the people on the street.
Right.
It's weird, man.
Right.
Cash is like look like you bugged out if you got cash.
Right. Look at you crazy, man. Right. So this is Proverbs 15:22. It reads, without counsel, proposals are disappointing, but in a multitude of counselors are they established. So they don't do nothing without counseling, man. Now this is the next verse.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is Proverbs 20:18. Every purpose is established by counsel, and with good advice make war. So they sit around on the table, a round table, all the elites. Oh, we finna do this. We gotta push that. We gotta do this. We finna do this. They gotta establish counsel, and then they make war, man. Every purpose is established by counsel. That's how these Edomites work, man.
That's how they destroyed the land.
And then they make war, man.
That's what you see happening now. That's why they getting that Trump. Because you got all the people, you needed the war council.
Right.
Voting and all of
Right.
that.
Oh man, he a head war counsel for real. Yeah.
This is Psalms chapter 64, verse 2.
Right.
I start at 1. Hear my voice, O power, and my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Right.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked,
Right.
from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity,
Right.
who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
Right.
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
So it's saying they with their tongue like a sword, talking about how they bring counsel, man. They make counsel, they establish, and they go push their agenda, man, to destroy you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead,
Kind. Verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil matter.
Right.
They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
Right. Who shall see them? Hey, let's get Proverbs 15:3 real quick. Let's link these scriptures together. Because who shall see them? Let's see. Thus saith the Lord, man. Thus saith Yahweh by Shem.
And if I can say this while you getting that, that's why it says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. Because when you Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans get shot down in the streets, they make excuses for why you deserve to be killed, man.
Right.
That's it. That's them encouraging themselves in an evil matter. Because they don't really desire to see justice. They desire to see justice that's an advantage to so-called white people. That's what Make America Great Again is. It's Make America White Again. It's let's promote our supremacy again. Let's establish that order that we were trying to establish from the beginning.
Right, done.
You got it, brother.
Proverbs chapter 15, verse 3.
Right.
The eyes of the Lord Yahweh are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
Hey, read that again. And then I want you to read that one more time. Hold that up.
Psalms chapter 64, verse 5.
Right.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
Right.
They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
Now this is what the wicked say. Esau, Edom, so-called white man. That's what they say. Who see us? Let's see who see them. Go ahead,
Proverbs chapter 15, verse 3.
Right.
The eyes of the Lord Yahweh are in every place,
Right.
beholding the evil and the good.
Oh, and if we can hold on real quick again, Amos 9 and 8. One more time to link that with that, because the Lord sent watching them, man. Oh, hold me up, Psalm 50 and 20. Okay. The Lord watching you, man. And if you think you're getting away with this, you are a fool. Okay, like what it says, Zechariah 11 and 5. They said they have sold us, and they don't hold themselves accountable. They saying the Lord is with them, man. Right.
Amos 9 and 8.
Right.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord powers are upon the sinful kingdom.
And why is it a sinful kingdom? What does 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 say? The man of sin shall be revealed.
Right.
Who is the man of sin? Esau, Edom. So this sinful kingdom, why is it a sinful kingdom? Because of Esau, Edom, man. Read that again.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom.
And this is Esau's kingdom, and he's the man of sin, right? So this is his kingdom. It's telling you right here. Just saith the scriptures, precept upon precept. Go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
So you Edomites gonna be destroyed, man. And if two-thirds J, you gonna fall with them too. That's the point. Get Isaiah 13 and 15.
And like it said in Ecclesiastes 10, as the judge is, so is the people.
So
man.
is the people. Done. And you got wicked judges ruling the earth, so you got an earth full of wicked people, man.
Right.
You got an earth full of wicked people and a handful of righteous people. And even the Lord say, even the righteous, they righteous, they're like filthy rags, man. So it's a separation. Even though the Lord said we like filthy rags, we still, Lord willing, part of the righteous, man. Because Paul said you must put on as you is of the elect.
I got a quick one. Ecclesiasticus chapter 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Right.
Beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts.
Now what is that? Hey, that's Clark Kent looking through walls, man.
Right.
That's the Lord eyes 10,000 times. What? Hey man, he got that super X-ray vision, man.
Super X-ray.
Come on, man.
Right.
Got that bright, right? Got that bright burn, right?
Precept back and forth. This is Second Exodus chapter 16 and 62. Yea, and the Spirit of the Almighty Power, which made all things, and searched out all hidden things in the secrets of the earth. Surely he knoweth your inventions and what ye think in your hearts, even them that sin and would hide their sins.
That's cold.
This is Second Exodus.
They don't even need no breaking down. Go ahead.
This is Second Exodus chapter 16 and 62. Yea, and the Spirit of all Yea, and the Spirit of Almighty Power, which made all things and searcheth out all hidden things in the secrets of the earth. Surely he knoweth your inventions and what ye think in your hearts, even them that sin and would hide their sin.
Man, that's fire, boy.
Hey, cold cut.
Cold cut.
Cold cut. Holding out on me, huh? Hey, I bring him out at the right time.
Hey,
That's
that's beautiful.
Yeah, but
1 Corinthians 4 and 5. Therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord comes, who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness and will make manifest the counsels of the heart. And then shall every man have praise of Yahweh.
Read that again,
1 Corinthians 4 and 5. Therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord comes, who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness and will make manifest the counsels of the heart.
Right.
And then shall every man praise of Yahweh.
Lord bringing everything to light, man. Oh, Matthew 10:28 now. It's time for that now. The Lord bringing it out, man. It's nothing that was hid, man. That, some of the whole Colossians 1 and 26. We'll run both of these together. Might be 26. Matthew 10, 26.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 26. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known.
Hey, the Lord made things known, man. Okay, he said, my bad, he said that in a time, everything was going to be made known, man. Read that, go ahead.
Colossians 1 and 26.
Right.
Even the mysteries which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to it.
What's the mystery? That man of sin is the main mystery.
That's right. That's why
that man of sin had to be revealed.
Right, he had to be revealed, man.
From ages.
For ages. Right. That's why I went into it, right. Because.
Hey, like on Scooby-Doo when they take that mask off. They're like, hey man, this dude been with us the whole time. While we've been all trying to figure out this mystery, he been in the cut the whole time.
The damn demon with the whole goddamn
time. The whole time.
Hey, what he been doing? Yeah, the earth is pretty messed up, man. It's pretty bad out here, man. And it's been him the whole time.
he was walking alongside us, showing us clues.
Right.
That's Scooby-Doo. That's a good.
And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for the meddling elect.
Right.
That's why he hopped out. That's why he hopped out the limo in Harlem. How did you find out?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Because that was the pulling off of the mask, and now they're trying to stop the message. Because now a few people know, and brothers are coming out here and pointing like, all right, it's them.
It's them.
The problem is everything.
What it say? Is this the man that made the earth tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
And that's why they feel condemned. That's why when they come out, they be like, hey, come on, man. It was the past, man. I'm not my forefathers. Yes, you are, man. It's y'all. That's why you guilty right now.
Yeah. The verdict is in, Esau. The verdict is in. Hey, the jig is up, man.
Hey, the jig is up or you Edomites, man.
Jig is up. Hey, go ahead, read that again.
Colossians 1 and 26.
That's why when I had him to read Amos 9 and 8, right? That was the third time he came out. I said, hold on. The Lord said, eyes are upon the sinful kingdom, right? What does 2 Thessalonians say? He's the man of sin.
Right.
It says the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. Who got this world controlled? The man of sin. This is his sinful. This is his kingdom. So, go ahead, Hey, man. They beautiful, man.
First, Colossians 1:26.
You devil is done, man. You can't hide no more by being white, man.
Right.
You cannot hide, man. And there was a heavy spirit the Lord put on Elder Malcolm, man, to dig in on that. Because he do a lot of digging in, man, in them books. He do a lot of research, man.
That's the wrong nation to hide under, too.
I'm telling you.
Hide under that white nation.
I'm telling you.
Don't hide under that.
And that's the wrong tree to try to hide yourself
Hey,
amongst.
for real, man. 1681 in Virginia, you passed the law to be white. Transferring from what? Caucasians. Transferring from what? Edomites. We know who you is, Esau. The jig is up, man. Go ahead.
Colossians 1:26. Even the mystery which hath been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints.
Right.
To whom Yahweh would make
I gotta stop you again. So it ain't made manifest to the whole world.
Right.
No.
That's why they buck up against us.
Right.
But we don't got the 100% truth though.
Because what? Surely the Lord will do nothing but he reveal his secrets to his servant the prophet.
Hey, is he gonna get a secret? Is he gonna get a prophet? Some of the secret?
Nope.
Hell no. So how the hell we don't got 100% truth? Start with the apostle elder, great millstone.
You have an unction from the Lord and you know
All things, man. That word unction mean anointed, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 27. To whom Yahweh will make known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles.
Who we gonna among who?
Among the Gentiles.
Who is that, man? The elect gonna make known everything, even if they 2/3, even if they heathens. It's gonna be made known, man. The Israelite foreigners who don't understand, who got to come back. All these mysteries is being made known today, man. And it's been going on since Abba Bivens, man. Go ahead.
Which in Hamashiach, in you, the hope of glory.
The hope of glory. In who? The elect, man. I got one. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 60 verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth,
Right.
and gross darkness the people.
And that's what we got out here right now, man.
But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Upon who? Them men that stand in great boldness, man, in front of these so-called white people and tell them to their face that they are the devil, man. And tell you 2/3, your ass gonna die if you don't get right, man. Which, the Lord gotta put the spirit on you anyway. But we still out here to do what? That Ezekiel 3rd chapter, man.
Now we
To
making
wash the blood off our hands, man.
we making the mysteries known amongst the Gentiles.
Right.
And that's really what the Lord wanted us to do. That's why we were scattered. That's another reason why we were scattered amongst the Gentiles. Because when the Lord woke us up, we would be delivering the message everywhere we were scattered. So now even the heathens get to hear the message, even though they won't hear it, they'll forbear it. But now they can't say they didn't know.
Done. God precept.
You got it, brother.
It's Tobit chapter 13, verse 3. Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel.
Right.
For he hath scattered us among them.
Right.
There declare his greatness and extol him before all the living. For he is our Lord, and he is the power, our fathers forever. And he will scourge us for our iniquities, and we have mercy again, and will gather us out of all nations among whom he has scattered us. So, hey, the Lord say, proclaim him, the Heavenly Father and his Son, in front of these Gentiles, man, in great boldness. And Paul said in Ephesians 6, I'm going to speak boldly as I ought to speak. And when you look at that word boldly in Ephesians, it said be frank, man, straight to the point. So we ain't sugarcoating nothing out here. Hey, like my boy said in GMS Louisiana, we're giving you the straight skinny.
There's more on verse 28. Whom we preach, warning every man,
Right.
and teaching every man in all wisdom,
Right.
that we may present every man perfect in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, whereunto I also labor, striving according to his work, which worketh in me mightily.
Hey, the brother from GMS Bolivia says Shalom, brothers.
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shah, Bashem Kakatash.
Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shah, Bashem Kakatash, Barakathon. Beautiful.
Hey, get down to Galatians 6 and 1. Read that last line again. Read that real quick. Go ahead.
Colossians chapter 1 verse 29.
Right.
Whereunto I also labored, striving according to his working,
Right.
which worketh in me mightily.
Right. That's it. Go forward one. Go.
Verse 28.
Right.
Whom we preach, warning every man and teaching every man in all wisdom.
So whom we preach, we warning and trying to teach and raise up the elect, man. Let them know what the business is with the Lord. Go ahead.
That we may present every man perfect in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
That's what I want. That we might present every man perfect. Now read Galatians 6 and 1. But that link with that, man. We are here to let you know about judgment. North America finna be destroyed. And to restore such a one, man.
Right. And hey, it's a beautiful thing because while every brother is making their own small push in their personal journey, while every small sanctuary is making their push, the global network of Israelites is touching base. That's why the Lord said, I'm going to set them in order before thy sight, man.
Right.
Brothers are internationally corresponding.
Internationally known.
Right. And now what's left is the gathering. So all them Israelites that's been scattered all across, like this brother from Bolivia, all of them brothers are going to be gathered.
Shalom, brother.
Come on, man.
Shalom, brother.
Can you just fathom that, man? All these brothers all over the world on one accord, man.
Right.
Never met each other.
Never met each other.
And not on some party shit. Not on some Jordan
19 and 1.
Cardinal shit.
And Romans 10 and 14. Right.
Galatians 6 and 1. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness.
That's what we out here to do, man. We out here to restore such a one in meekness, man. Read that over again. That's a dude. Yeah. That's a damn transvestite.
Galatians 6 and 1.
Right.
Read that too, right?
Man, I'll be seeing all that shit, man. Go ahead,
What?
That's a transvestite with a dick like a lasso.
That's just a regular dude.
Yeah, I know.
Galatians 6 and 1.
That's why I say a transvestite with a dick like a lasso.
Oh, man. God damn.
This shit gotta go. This shit gotta go,
Gotta
man.
destroy it, man. God the devil, man.
Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault,
Right?
ye which are spiritual, restore such a one.
That's
in
what
the
we out here
spirit.
to do, man. We out here to let brothers know, hey, man, we ain't not here to just bash you up all the time. We out here to lift you up, man. Let you know you got to come back to the Lord. Because, hey, he finna destroy this place, man. And this ain't no game, man. This is serious. I'm trying my best not to use what they call curse words, profanity.
Rude speech.
We out here to let brothers know, man. Tighten up, come back, man. The Lord is finna judge this place. Go ahead.
Oh, man, that was good.
Restoring such a one in the spirit of meekness,
Right?
considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted.
Because the Lord said we supposed to consider ourselves as another brother that come up looking for the truth, man. We supposed to be this. We are all worms of the earth, man. The Lord said in Job 25 and 6, we are worms of the earth, man. He said, you are a worm of the earth, as the Son of Man was a worm of the earth. They tell you clearly. The Lord said, I was a worm of the earth too, because I was made just like you. So that's why when I put you through something, just know I went through it already.
Right.
Verse
That was the point on that. Hey, you got that precept?
Hold on.
So we just brought up. Oh, I let brother get Psalm 19. Psalm 19 real
I got a
quick.
question.
Go ahead, bring
You
it up.
was bringing up something about shining, right? What's that? I forget the verse. About
The
light.
glory of the Lord shall shine upon thee.
This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 1.
Right, dude.
Who is as the wise man,
Right.
and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to
Hebrew.
shine,
Not Hebrew. Yeah.
and the
Romans.
boldness of his face shall be
10, yeah.
changed.
I think it's 10 to 18 in Romans. Then Psalm 19.
And that's what this
Read
wisdom
that
doing
again,
for brothers,
Read
man.
it again.
Got brothers' face shining, man.
Done.
Ecclesiastes 8 and 1.
Right.
Who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing.
Oh, the Lord said in Amos, he revealed his secret to the prophets. So the elect know. Go ahead.
A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine.
Thus saith the scripture. Go ahead.
And the boldness of his face shall be changed.
Right. That's why, hey, when they see us coming, man, they like, hey, get out the way, man.
Hey, that's why they can't put you in front. Put you in
Right.
the back.
Oh, they put me in the back, bro. Hey, boy, they always ask me, why you look like that? I just want to tell their ass.
The scripture says, a wise man does get smart.
Right.
Right, right. And the more you increase in wisdom, the more you increase in sorrow, man. Yeah.
And surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, man. So when they see Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, and Native American men in a serious, sober, when they see that kind of look on you, they're threatened by that because they're like, oh, he must know.
Yeah,
He
right.
must know something.
It is, huh?
Oh, he see us. He really see us. If he laughing and playing games, I already know he gone.
He gone.
But if he in that serious, somber,
Every day?
right? If he don't feel the need to entertain me or impress me, and he's serious all the time,
Yeah.
oh, I'm threatened by that.
He knows something I don't know.
Right?
We on our Constantine. You got that Constantine.
Tell you,
Because the mission ain't done yet.
Right.
We dead set in the middle of a mission. That's like a guy. That's like a soldier celebrating in the middle of bullets flying.
Right.
This ain't no celebration. This ain't no cookout. You lift your head up 2 more inches, you gone.
I don't know if you ever played that game like in school called like 7 Up Hands Up, where like you gotta guess who's that feeling where you can see right through somebody.
Right.
Is what they feeling because you can see right through them. It's so
They guilty, man. And they see brothers standing up in great boldness, man. And brothers carry that same boldness without saying a word. That's why when brothers leave this and go to wherever the Lord sent them on their path, their job or whatever it be, people look at you and they look a couple seconds longer than usual. Because it's something that they recognize in the spirit that ain't on the rest of our people. And that's the glory of the Lord, that light.
Right. And that's why the brother just read earlier about don't sit these Edomites next to you because they said like you wiping a looking glass. It is because we see straight through their ass.
And what he gonna do? He gonna try to cast you down from your excellence.
Right.
Because he ain't got that same spirit.
Right.
Even with $1 billion in the bank account, he know he ain't got that same spirit. That's why when he get close, he impressed, he's flattered, and he show that through hate, man. Because he don't have the blessing. Like Esau. I will slay Esau hated Jacob for what? Because of the blessing. Because the Lord put a blessing on his spirit and the spirit of his seed, and he can't get that. He can't pay money to get that, man.
And the Edomites know that, man, when they see us.
You know, I was thinking, you smile and you laugh when you're insecure. You know, like when you're awkward, you just smile. They're inferior. That's why they always smile.
Right.
Inferior.
They don't know what the fuck else to do.
They do that fake, that
They
fake.
don't know what else to do. Hey, that's beautiful, bro.
I got a quick for you. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 21, verse 20. A fool lifteth up his voice with laughter,
Right.
but a wise man does scarce smile a little.
I'm telling you. Hey, that's beautiful. And that's how we is, man. Only time we do smile
When we around the
longer than
brothers.
5 minutes when we around the brothers,
Right.
man. That's it. Cause ain't shit here to smile about in this wicked ass kingdom, man.
Hey, finally is setting great dignity.
Right.
Come, come. Hey, I want to go into that real quick. Hey, that was beautiful, bro.
Romans 10.
Yeah. Read the Psalm 19. You got Psalm 19? Psalm 19 and 1. Now read that real quick.
I got Romans 10.
Yeah, you can read that. Yeah, read that.
10 and what?
18.
Romans chapter 10, verse 18.
Matter of fact, start at 14.
Verse 14, Romans 10 and 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
Hey, y'all have not believed in Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Y'all believe in Yahweh and Yahshua, and Yeshua, and Jehovah, and Jesus. Okay? Serapis Christus. Y'all don't believe in this. So this asks you a question. Go ahead.
And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
Hey, y'all ain't heard of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. So who the hell y'all believing in? That Jesus freak, that's not our power, man. Go ahead.
And how shall they hear without a preacher?
Hey, meaning the preacher must be set up. He can't say, oh, I got the money to go to this college and get this license and go preach. No, The Lord ain't dealing with that. Go ahead.
And how shall they preach except they be sent?
You gotta be sent to do this work, man. Go ahead.
As it is written,
As it is written. Go ahead.
how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace
Right.
and bring glad tidings of good things.
Right.
But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah saith, Lord, who hath believed our report?
Hey, only the elect gonna believe this report, man. 2/3 don't want to hear this. They don't. They want to party and social media. That's you can sum the world up with 2/3 with partying and social media. Go ahead, up.
So then faith cometh by hearing,
Right.
and hearing by the word of the Most High.
Right.
But I say, have they not heard?
This what I want right here. Go ahead.
Yes, verily. Their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the earth.
How it's doing that? Through the unicorn. Through the internet. Somebody hold me Job 39. 39 and 9. Go ahead.
But I say, did not Israel know? First Moses saith, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, and by a foolish nation I will
Right.
anger you.
All right, you can read that last verse again. I want the last
Verse
line.
18,
Yeah.
Romans 10 and 18.
Right.
But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth.
Now Paul say, haven't they not heard? Yeah, they did hear. How? Through the internet. Everybody done heard this. The Lord say, if he had not came, you would have no cloak, right?
Right.
You all done heard it. So now you know the truth. You can't hide from the internet. Everybody got a phone. Everybody knows somebody that got a phone. Go ahead.
And their words unto the ends of the earth, of the world.
Right. And their words went to the end of the world. How? Through the unicorn, through the internet, man. Hey, hold Joe, St. John 4 and 38. That's it on that. Read that. Read that real quick. Hold it.
This is Job chapter 39, verse 9.
And this proving what the brother just read in Romans 10, Barakatah. The brother just read that their words went out to the end of the world. Talking about the apostles, the elders. Go ahead.
Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee?
Now that's asking you a question. Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee? What is it? If you got a unicorn, they say unicorn supposed to perform your wildest dreams, right? If you got money, can't you go on the internet and order a Ferrari and that bitch will be at your house the next morning on a flatbed truck? So read that again.
Job 39 and 9.
Right.
Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by thy crib?
When your internet be willing to serve you or abide by your crib, hell yeah, because you control it. When you can type in whatever you want, and it's gonna pop right up, man. It's gonna pop right up. That was the point. That's all I want on that. It's gonna pop right up. It's gonna give you what you want, because you control the unicorn. That's what that's talking about. The internet. Now read that verse.
Psalms 19 and 1.
Right.
The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh,
Right.
and the firmament showeth his handiwork.
Why is that? Because the satellites, man. The World Wide Web is everywhere. So they can't say they haven't heard this. And the ones the Lord said that don't hear it, we're going to go get them anyway. Go ahead.
Day unto day uttereth speech,
Day unto day we utter speech, man. Go ahead.
and night unto night showeth knowledge.
Night unto night show of knowledge. So it don't matter if you in the morning, in midday, in the evening. Hey, brother putting up videos on YouTube all day long. Go ahead.
There is no speech nor language where the voice is not heard.
Now hold on. Is this the Lord saying this? So the Lord saying everybody hear my word. I don't care where you at, you gonna hear this truth. Read it again.
Psalms 19 and 3.
Is the Lord lying right here? Go ahead.
There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Hold on. There's no speech. There's no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. How is that possible? It said there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Telling you that everybody done heard this truth because of the internet. You got camps all around the world in every state pushing the same truth every day, every weekend. We put up videos every day. So the Lord said the truth that went across the four corners of the earth. Go ahead.
verse 4,
Right.
their line is going out through all the earth.
Just say the line is going out through all the earth. What's the line? The internet connection. Right. Everybody gotta have Wi-Fi.
Right.
That's the line. Go ahead.
It says, and their words to the end of the world.
And that word to the end of the world. When you going live on YouTube, or you doing videos every day, or you know highways and byways and preaching, if you going live, everybody watch you. Most people is on Facebook and Instagram, but guess what? The Lord set up the unicorn to push this truth, man. So linking this scripture with Romans 10:18 with Job 39:9, that's the internet, man. The scriptures, is that how people don't understand these scriptures? Because they parabolic, similitude, allegory. The Bible telling you the Lord had them to create the internet. And you can't get around that, man. Go ahead, That's fine.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and Salakia 24 and 14.
Right.
And this gospel of the kingdom
Right.
shall be preached in all the world
Right.
for a witness unto all nations.
Right.
And then shall the end come.
So the Lord said it's gonna be pushed everywhere. Hey, beautiful. There go the internet again, man.
And then again,
Come on, man. And the truth going out heavy, man. The truth is going out heavy. Whoever's supposed to hear it, hey, hold John 10 and 27. You got that?
I got John 4. Never mind.
Oh yeah, bring that out, please, before I forget. But that, here go another push of the internet.
This is John chapter 4 and verse 38.
Right.
I sent you to reap that whereon ye bestowed no labor.
Right. So the Lord saying right here, hey, you ain't did you coming back, but ain't nobody did this. Go ahead.
Other men labored,
Right.
and ye are entered into their labors.
How is that possible? If the Lord said you have entered into other men's labor. That's the spirit of the elect coming back to be the elect. What did he tell Daniel? He gonna stand in his life. What did he say to John the Revelator? You have to come back and push the word to many people, nations, tongues, and languages. That's reincarnation. And how do these brothers around the world wake up to labor into them labor? To enter into them labor? By the internet. All this links up with the YouTube, with the internet, man. World Wide Web.
Elders too, the other men labor, right?
Right.
They were laboring before us.
That's why I had him to read Romans 10 and 18.
That's why the scriptures say continue in the things that you were taught and
Where you learned them.
Right. And when you, what does a horn do? It amplifies sound. You know? So what the Lord did was he used the internet to amplify the truth. So that's why the Lord created the internet. Now the Lord has used everything for dual purposes, so to speak. So the internet has been a snare unto the majority of the planet. But for the gold that the Lord was looking for, the internet was used to bring them in and refine them before the last judgment.
Right.
That's what you have to bring out. How will the unicorn serve you?
Right.
What are you going to use it for? You're going to go look up
Porno and bullcrap. Right.
Rap videos, shit.
That's why I say, is it willing to abide by thy crib? Yeah, when you punch in the right shit, it's gonna give you what you're asking for.
And for this cause, people are willingly ignorant. Because the internet has also amplified information.
Right.
Like Daniel said, knowledge shall run to and fro, it shall be increased.
And that's on both sides. That's why the internet, that's why their technology is on a high level. But guess what? This righteousness on the spiritual right-hand side is on a higher level.
Right. And you have no cloak. At this point, now that the Lord put it on the internet, every time you search something in YouTube, you're going to see a brother video pop up somewhere on some type of subject.
On some type of subject.
I'm gonna say this, right? I always bring it up. There's no excuse, man. When we came into this, the elder apostles always said, look it up for yourself.
Right.
A brother done did a video on every topic you think of, man.
Right.
There's no excuse.
There's no excuse, man.
And for this cause, they are willfully ignorant.
Right.
Meaning you have to try to be this dumb.
Right.
The people who are dumb, like in this world of gross darkness, you gotta try hard to be that dumb. That means you gotta consistently practice habits that are ignorant. Snapchat don't edify you. Instagram don't edify you. Love and hip hop don't edify you. But these people's lives circulate around things that don't edify. So what are they? They're willfully ignorant.
Isaiah 1 and 3, man. I also know of his owner, and I asked him out to crib, but Israel do not know. My people don't even consider, man.
Don't even consider.
Read that. Yeah, read that. Hey, and this why I got the brother bringing this out, man. Because this is must need to be said constantly, man. All the time, man. Go ahead,
1 Timothy 5 and 17.
Right.
Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor.
Let who?
Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor.
Who are our elders, man? Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakar, and Apostle Ramlar, man. Those are our elders, man. I don't care what none of you say. Go ahead.
Especially when they who labor in the word and doctrine.
It said especially they that labor in the word, man. And these elders been doing this for a long time, man. If they are not our elders, where the hell our elders at? Somebody come on the comment board. Somebody, I don't care if it's a week from now. Somebody go on somebody's comment board or do a video and tell me, Isaiah, who the fuck is our elders if they are not the elders in New York? Where they at? All you stupid ass camps out there with that madness, man. Starting camp. You ain't giving double elders to nobody, man. If the elders not our elders, where they at? Who are they? I just want to say that, man. But that shit be pissing me off, bro.
Beautiful.
Real.
Man, that's the spirit.
You motherfuckers, and I don't give a damn if you don't gotta watch it. You motherfuckers, y'all do all this back and forth. You ain't coming to the truth on your own. The Lord ain't wake you up, man. You had to learn this from men. Hey, read Acts 8 and 29.
Like you were saying, they entered into other men's slavery.
Right.
Other men's slavery.
Right. Somebody hold 1 Corinthians 4 and 9.
This is Acts chapter 8.
And you dummies from the Hebrew Israelite branch of Baltimore talking about we ain't followers of men. Man, Paul said in 1 Corinthians 11 and 1, be ye followers of me as I also of Yahweh Shai, man. So we ain't following elect men that the Lord put the spirit on. Who we supposed to be following? Go ahead.
Hey, but that's the spirit of them Israelites that was in the wilderness.
Come on, and I see. Right.
Is Moses the only one the Lord dealing with?
Right.
Are we not Israelites as well?
Right.
That same spirit.
Yeah, Corey Dayton and Abiram.
Yeah, nothing is nothing new under the sun. Everybody's coming back into their similar life, man.
And that same hole they got swallowed up in, when the Lord opened the ground up, you dummies gonna be destroyed the same way.
And right now they're being swallowed up. They're being swallowed up with the snares of their own mind, man.
Right. Pride.
Thinking that they know more than their teachers.
Salakia. That's a form of humility, man.
Right.
Giving double honor.
Right.
Yahweh Shai, the most powerful man, being, whatever you want to call him, born, washed the feet of his brothers.
Right.
But you can't give double honors?
Right. Now,
on, man.
if Paul gonna say, Yahweh Shai taught Paul personally. So if Yahweh Shai taught Paul, so Paul can go teach other men, so other men can follow Paul, ain't that the same spirit going on right now? So what the hell are these people talking about, man?
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse, I'll start at 9.
Right.
It says, the Lord Yahweh knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation,
Right.
and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Right.
But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanliness and despise government, because whether you want to accept it or not, the elder apostles, they are the government right now.
They are the government, man.
Right?
Over all of Israel today, man.
It says, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanliness
Right.
and despise government, presumptuous are they,
Right.
self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignity.
Right.
And I got the definition of presumption, right? It says presumption of a person or their behavior, failing to observe the limits of what is permitted or appropriate.
Right.
So they don't want to come under the hedge of, the order. Like Paul said, let everything be done decently in order.
Right.
Their presumption. Here's some synonyms for presumption. Brazen, overconfident, arrogant, egotistical, overbold. And the scripture says knowledge puffeth up. So that's what makes them presumption. I'll read it over. The synonyms for presumption.
Right.
Brazen, overconfident, arrogant, egotistical,
Right.
overbold, audacious, forward. Scripture talk about being forward.
Right. And this mainly, and this coming at you bugged out Jakes out there in Baltimore, man. Talking about you, hey man, y'all, and anyone else that's saying that they don't want to give double honor to the elders, man. These are our elders, man. Just being respectful on a real tip, man. These are our elders, man. And you supposed to give them double honor. Read that.
This is Acts chapter 8, starting at 29. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, go near and join thyself to this chariot.
Right.
And Philip ran thither to him.
Now how Philip ran to this man that didn't understand what he was reading? It said the Spirit jumped on Philip. Go ahead.
And heard him read the prophet Isaiah. What is it?
That's Isaiah. I think it's
like Isaiah.
Right.
And said, understandest thou what thou readest?
Right.
And he said, how can I, except some man should guide me?
Some man got to guide you to the truth, man. Some man got to give you the understanding of these scriptures. That was the point. Now that 1 Corinthians 4 and 9.
1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9.
Right.
For I think that Yahweh has sent forth us, the apostles, last.
Now come on, man. If our elders ain't the elders and apostles, where the hell they at today? Somebody please tell me where they at. Go ahead.
For I think that Yahweh have sent forth us, the apostles, last, as it were approved to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men.
Right. That was the point, man. The Lord set this up, man. The same way he set up Paul and Peter, the same way he set up the men today, man. Okay? That which was shall be again, and there's nothing new under the sun.
This is Numbers chapter 12 and verse 7.
Right. Done.
I started 6, and he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches, and the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?
Right.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed.
And the anger of the Lord kindled right now, man, for what you saying, who our elders ain't, man.
Hey, because what did the Lord say to them? He was like, are you not afraid to speak against somebody I sent? I sent him.
Just run it. They're not scared to speak evil.
Right, that's why I brought it out. And that was a perfect example of what that said, man.
Exactly. Knowledge, overconfident, knowledge puffing up. A haughty spirit was before the law.
Oh, you got a piece up?
Yeah, I got a quick.
All right, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 20.
Right.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand and and when he turned to the left.
And that's brothers, that's people walking past, back and forth past the camp.
That was the internet. Let's go back to the internet.
That's the internet, right?
Because eyes don't. Everybody can see the apostles and elders
Right.
throughout the world. Even
Right.
brothers in Bolivia,
Right.
Japan, wherever they may be.
Wherever they at, man.
You see?
Wherever Wi-Fi at, you can see the teachers, man.
Look, if you unsure if those men are righteous men, they said they're faith by their works.
Right.
You should see all the works.
All the works, man.
It's obvious.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, what did Yahweh Shah say? If you don't believe me, believe the works that my father gave me to do, man.
Right, right, right. Read that.
Ezekiel 14:9.
Right,
And if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing,
right. Y'all call yourself prophets, right? You branches out there in Baltimore. Go ahead.
I, Yahweh, have deceived that prophet.
Right. So y'all have been deceived, man. The Lord got a spirit on y'all saying that y'all ain't gonna follow the elders, man. The Lord doing that. Read again.
Verse 9 again.
Right.
And if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet,
Right.
and I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel.
There it is, man. Okay. Hey, you 2/3. Hey, you probably y'all gonna be destroyed, man. Y'all speaking against what the Lord set up, you gonna be destroyed, man. You got that?
Come.
I want you to go to the blue letter for me. 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 15. And pull up that word Father.
So it's 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 13.
Start at 14.
Verse 14.
Right.
I write not these things to shame you, but as my beloved sons, I warn you.
Oh! Now, I watched the Elder Gabar, Apostle Gabar, he went into this. How Paul was saying, he said, my beloved sons. Paul ain't their fathers, but he was what? They spiritual fathers.
Right,
Go
right.
ahead, dog.
Damn,
Hey,
yeah.
Apostle Gabar did a perfect video on this, man. And I reposted it on my page. Go ahead.
Verse 15.
Right.
For though ye have 10,000 instructors
Right.
in Hamashiach,
Right.
yet have ye not many fathers.
Right. He said, yeah, you have not many fathers. Now let's deal with that word father. See what it's talking about.
This is out of the blue letter, strong G33962.
Right. Batar, yeah.
It says, apparently a primitive word, a father, literally or figuratively, near or more remote. Father, parent, it says generator or male ancestor, either the nearest ancestor.
It was a Mo in there.
It says, one who stands in a father's place
Right.
and looks for another in a paternal way.
Right.
Wow. A title of honor.
Right. That's the elder. Go ahead.
Teachers.
Right.
As those to whom pupils trace back. Wow.
Now you're on fire. Let's start that over again. That's what I was looking for. Them the ones I want.
Now you're on fire.
Let's go.
Hey, call Allah, I said, now you're on fire.
Let me start at the top.
Right.
It says the originator and transmitter of anything.
Right.
So they originally gave us the truth.
Right.
Wow. The authors of a family or society or person animated by the same spirit as himself.
The elect, man. The hopeful elect.
One who has infused his own spirit into others.
Then Apostle Taha do that?
Wow.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Who actuates and governs their minds.
Come on, man.
One who stands in a father's place and looks after another in a paternal way.
And just like Apostle Gabar said, Apostle Taha is our spiritual father, man. Go ahead, up.
A title of honor.
Right.
That's why we say double
Give
honor.
double honors,
Wow.
man. Woo!
Teachers as those to whom pupils trace back the knowledge and training they have received.
Where we receive this training from? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's it on that.
Hey, they won't need no more.
Hey, but Jake has lost the idea of a nation, man. And when you lose that idea, you lose the idea of order, man. Because when Esau's in that military, he might have an opinion, but he not gonna go against his general, man. Once the orders get laid out, he gonna follow them orders, man.
They follow orders correctly, man.
Because they understand it's for the betterment of their nation.
Right.
Jake don't got that right now.
You know what it is? It's the Willie Lynch, man.
Yeah, come.
Willie Lynch. He took the fathers out the home, so now now you got a spiritual father. You probably not, no offense, you probably not used to having no father, man.
Right.
So now you don't know how to act when you got a spiritual father.
Right, done. That's real, huh?
Right. Because
That's real.
when Elder Tahar
No
say
offense,
something,
my ass. That's
Jake
real.
get offended, he get mad.
You in the feminine, you in that female
Yeah,
spirit.
man.
Right, right.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
I
man.
mean, we get that way, I get that way sometimes, but you gotta check yourself, man.
Yeah, we
you
all
gotta
get like
examine
that.
yourself.
Right, we all get like
Man.
that.
Bring the body into subjection, you know?
Well, I got one too. This is Romans chapter 9.
That's cool. I gotta look at that. That's cool. I didn't look that up.
What's the Gabbar video? It's called Puffed Up. The Puffed Up video on the mailbag. The mailbag extra.
Verse Romans chapter 9, verse 18. Therefore he hath mercy on whom he will have mercy,
Right.
and whom he will, he hardeneth.
Right.
So the Lord, 2/3 of our people, the Lord purposely hardened their hearts not to receive his message. And that includes Israelites who know they're Israelites, but they can't further receive the gospel of truth, man. The Lord has hardened their hearts. He's given them just enough knowledge and understanding to make them harden.
Right.
Through the pride of that knowledge that he gave them. That's why, you know, brothers say this all the time, man. Be careful what you wish for.
Right.
Because you could ask for all of this extra knowledge and the Lord could use that to puff you up. Puff you up and get you up out of here. It's a dangerous game, man.
Yeah, knowledge is what the first knowledge is puffed up.
Right. About to say the scripture. Man, these scriptures are being humble, man.
Right, right.
Gotta be humble. Gotta be humble. They say what, wisdom will not enter into
A malicious soul.
Right, right.
Right. Oh yeah, dog.
This is 2nd Chronicles, chapter 18 and 20. Then there came out a spirit and stood before the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and said, I will entice him.
Right.
And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go out and be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets.
This is going into the deceiver right here.
Right.
And the Lord said, thou shalt entice him, and thou...
We didn't break it down. That's the angel. The Lord is having a conversation with an angel.
Right.
So read that over from the top. I'll start from the top. This is 2nd Chronicles chapter 18 and starting at 20. Then there came out a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will entice him. And the Lord said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go out and be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets.
Right.
And the Lord said, thou shalt entice him, and thou shalt also prevail. Go out and do ever so.
That was the point.
That's the point.
Yeah. So, matter of fact, go back to Ezekiel 14 and 9.
Ezekiel 14 and 9.
So they say the same thing, man. Go ahead.
And if the prophet be deceived,
Right.
when he hath spoken a thing,
Right.
I, the Lord, Yahweh, have deceived that prophet.
Right.
And I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel.
Hey, come on, man. The Lord got you dumb as deceived, man.
Hey, I got one more.
Go ahead.
I stopped too early.
Go ahead.
2nd Chronicles 18 and 22. Get a little bit more meat. Now therefore, behold, the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of these thy prophets, and the Lord hath spoken evil against thee.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 66 and 4. I also will choose their delusion
The one about
and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before mine eyes and chose that in which I delighted not.
Read that again. I was trying to find it myself.
Isaiah 66 and 4. I also will choose their delusion and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before mine eyes and chose that in which I delighted
Right. Okay. Beautiful. Go ahead.
And will bring their fears upon them.
Hey, that's cool. The Lord
Hey.
said He would choose your delusion.
That mean the Lord, that mean everybody that the Lord deceived from birth, he already picked, he selected your delusion. That's cold. Hey, that mean the Lord was like, all right, this one, put him in Islam. All right, this one right here, bring him to me. Make him Buddhist. Make him Buddhist. This one right here, make him a Presbyterian. All right. This one, let him be a Catholic.
Right, man. Right.
Hey, that mean the Lord customized your delusion.
Right. Read that some more. Let's get that meat off there, man.
Every spirit on the planet, the Lord was like, look, hey, as soon as he born, I know how he gonna check out, but most importantly, I know which delusion I'm gonna give him. Oh, that one right there, give him the truth.
Said he declared the end from the beginning.
Woo!
Fun. Right.
That's the power right there.
That's power, man.
Power right there.
It says Isaiah 66:4.
Woo!
I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer.
Right.
When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before mine eyes and chose that in which I delighted not.
Can you just look at Jake out here now and be like, boy, the Lord gonna have them fucked up with every delusion. They're gonna be fucked up, boy.
Hey, cause really that message went back to Jake in the ancient world, man. Because Jake kept flirting with the ways of the heathens. Jake kept flirting with the idea of being like the heathens. That's why they would wear their garments, but at night they would go and flirt with the other guys. Like, yeah, let me go ahead and eat some of that mouth. Cause I heard Am and them, they doing their thing over there. I heard they got their kimash.
Right.
Or let me go get with Diane of Ephesus. Let me go ahead and get with her. I heard they having orgies in their temples.
Right.
Yahweh Shemel Shai ain't got nothing like that going on over
He
here.
don't got nothing
So
like
what
that.
I'm gonna do is, on my own, I'm gonna worship the
that's
Lord in the
crazy,
daytime,
man.
but then I'm gonna go have a little fun, just like Jake doing now.
At night
Jake
time.
out here right now getting ready to commit some iniquity, but they gonna pull up at the church as an insurance policy just to make sure that the Lord still see them
They got a clean
trying.
slate.
Right.
But hey, the Lord got him in a trick bag because he wrote it.
But then what did the Lord say? He gonna bring not only their delusion, but their fears upon them.
Right, man.
Because Jake fears this system going down because they trust in
Right.
oppression, man.
Boy, look at here. Well, they gonna fear most of all, they see a lion in front of their ass, hungry, ready to eat. Oh, in turn, they gonna see a bear right here. Like, oh shit. Then real quick, a cobra gonna bite his ass. Hey, God, the Lord can bring your fear. If you whatever you feel you scared of in life, the Lord will make that shit kill you, man.
Oh, without a
Like
doubt.
he did with the apparitions of Egypt.
Right.
When it was so dark, the apparitions would get to
Right. They were freaking out, man. They
Yeah,
giving
the-
up the ghost, man.
Hey, the Lord judgments don't just be swift,
Hey, man.
off with his head. Nah, bro.
Nah.
I'm gonna take my time with you, bro.
Right. That's why that's what it say in Nahum 1 and 3, that the Lord is slow to anger, man.
And when
Come
that
on,
judgment, hey, cause when you think about it, like Jake got a problem with us telling people that the Lord is racist. The Lord is. What did the Lord do to the Egyptians, man? We ain't just talking about Pharaoh and his royal court.
Right.
The Lord did that to every Egyptian, from
All
the
of
king to the common person. The Lord dropped all of them, man. He put them all through those apparitions and those plagues. That was an entire nation of people that the Lord exacted his anger on, and you may say it's because of what Pharaoh did. But the Lord had already had in his mind he was going to judge that entire nation and make his name known in the earth. Because they were what? They were the strongest nation on the planet. So the Lord was going to use them to show his strength.
And that he did. Y'all
And-
must have forgot.
Come on, man.
I must needs be able to read.
Look at that.
Psalms 92 and verse 5.
Right.
My favorite. Oh Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doth a fool understand it.
Right. And we love this, man. Because it's just like how these people look at basketball and baseball. That's how we look at the Most High. We just studying his works like, man, did you see that move the Lord just made when he did that?
Right.
Woo, he cold.
Right.
He bad. He's a bad man.
Bad man.
Rumble rumble Yahweh Shemel Shai rumble. We rejoice in the Lord's greatness, man.
Hey, Isaiah 55, 8. Hey, he say his thoughts are not our thoughts, man.
Right,
Neither
man.
his ways are our ways. So you can't understand the Lord. You can't even imagine how deep the Lord is, man.
Hey,
This is the power we talking about. They got the ocean that the Edomites can't even make a submarine to go to the bottom. They don't know what's down there. They can't even get out of Earth.
You know what I was thinking?
Come on,
You know
man.
how I say the Lord's ways are beyond finding out?
Right.
He loves his elect so much, he break it down to you over and over.
Over and over. Huh?
He want you to, he don't want them to understand.
Right.
Matthew
Matthew 13.
He want you to know him.
Matthew 13, man.
He
Yeah.
repeat himself over and over. He want to
Right.
make sure you get it. Yeah.
and that's just
Matter of fact, we'll hold that.
that's just the works that the Lord actually revealed unto us. The things that the Lord actually showed us, He keep repeating them so we
Esau.
know them and understand them.
Come Esau.
Every time we start rolling in the spirit,
Hey,
a thorn comes.
Let's bring this out before we go
Every
into
time.
that. Read that that 1 King. Let's read that.
I don't know about the devil part, but I agree with White. He wasn't right at all.
All right, hey, let's continue with this lesson.
Yeah, we
This
on
is
fire.
fire. This is
Fire.
fire.
First,
Damn, man.
First Kings.
Spot over here, dude.
Well, no, it ain't our word. It's according to what the Bible say.
I don't know enough about the Bible. I just see all this about.
Well, it's according. We got those images because it's in the Bible. We have those images because it's in the Bible.
Yeah, I don't read it, but I'm not religious at all.
Right. Well, we're not religious either. Religion is man-made.
Exactly.
It's man-made.
100%.
The
I
Lord
agree
made
with
us
that.
spiritual. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to follow.
Yes, man. I can't bear hear
The
you.
Lord made us to be spiritual.
Yeah.
He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to follow. Religion is man-made.
Exactly.
So there's no religion over here.
100%. I agree with that.
Right. Even
I think
Christianity.
consciousness is where we're at.
Right. Christianity has nothing to do with the Bible. That was created.
100. You know, there's a 500 different Bibles, and only one person kind of put it together. So who knows what the real?
Well, the Lord said His
real
elect
is.
men was gonna have the understanding.
Say what?
The Lord said His elect men, who He chose
Yeah.
to understand the Bible, they will understand. They will know all things.
I'll take your word for it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's in the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never read it. Don't care to read it.
Right. Right. Right.
But I know. All right. I know that white guy ain't real
Right,
Jesus.
right. No, it's
if
not.
it was real, you
Right.
know.
Right.
Right.
First Kings 13, verse 1. And behold, there came a man of Yahweh out of Judah
Right.
by the word of the Lord unto Bethel.
Right.
And Jeroboam stood by the altar to burn incense, and he cried against the altar in the word of the Lord, and said, Altar, altar, thus saith the Lord.
Let me make sure that's the one.
I don't understand a word of that. You know? My bad.
No, you're not a quick question. Do you believe in a higher power?
Yeah. That's it. That's
I know
it.
you don't believe in the Bible.
That's it. Go ahead.
I believe you believe there's a higher source. You believe? I do.
13.
Yeah, it is. That's it.
I
That's
did
it.
read. Yeah. That's it. 13, yeah. Keep going. I want you to get all of it out there.
All right, it says,
Well, always 26.
and cried against the altar the word of the Lord, and said, Altar, altar.
Right.
Thus saith the Lord, Behold, a child shall be born unto the house of David, Josiah by name, and upon thee shall he offer the priests of the high places that burn incense upon thee.
Right.
The men's bones shall be burnt upon thee. And he gave a sign the same day, saying, This is the sign which the Lord hath spoken.
Right.
Behold, the altar shall be rent, and the ashes that are upon it shall be poured out.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass, when King Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of Yahweh, he went, which he had cried against the altar of Bethel. He had put forth his hand from the altar, saying, Lay hold on him, and his hand which he put forth against him dried up,
Right.
so that he could not pull it again unto him.
Right.
The altar also was rent, and the ashes poured out from the altar, according to the sign which the man of Yahweh had given by the word of the Lord.
Right.
And the king answered and said unto the man of Yahweh, Entreat now the face of the Lord thy power, and pray for me, that my hand may be restored me again.
Right.
And the man of Yahweh besought the Lord, and the king's hand was restored again,
That was that spiritual power, man. Go ahead.
and became as it was before.
Right.
And the king said to the man of Yahweh, Come home with me, and refresh thyself,
There
and
you
I will
go.
give thee a reward.
Here come the fire. Here it goes. We on fire out here. Let's go.
Verse 8, And the man of Yahweh said unto the king, If thou wilt give me half thine house, I will not go in with thee neither will I eat bread nor drink water in this place.
Right.
For so was it charged me by the word of the Lord, saying, eat no bread,
Right.
nor drink water, nor turn again by the same way that thou camest.
Now we going into this story because the Lord gave a prophet an order to go to a place, teach the word, and he told him, when you enter in, don't enter out the same way you went in that city. Go ahead.
He said, don't eat, don't drink.
Don't eat, don't do nothing but preach the word and leave. Go ahead.
He said, so he went another way and returned not by the way that he came to Bethel.
Right, so that's another place. So that's the first place he did what he's supposed to do. That's what that's saying. He did what he's supposed to do on this time. Here come the second time. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Now there dwelt an old prophet
Right,
in Bethel,
right.
and his son came and told him all the works that the man of Yahweh had done
Love this story,
that
bro.
day in Bethel.
Right,
The words which he had spoken unto the king, them they told also to their father.
right.
And their father said unto them what way he went. For his sons had seen that way the man of Yahweh went, which came from Judah.
Right.
And he said unto his sons, saddle me an ass. So they saddled the ass, and he rode thereon, and went after the man of Yahweh, and found him sitting under an oak.
Now the Lord gave this man a job, man. Okay? And when the Lord give you something, your ass better perform it or you're gonna be destroyed, man. Go ahead.
And he said unto him, art thou the man that Yahweh that came in from Judah?
Now there's supposed to be a prophet that he telling the real prophet of the Lord that he a prophet as well. Go ahead.
And he said, I am.
Right.
Then he said unto him, come home with me and eat bread.
Right. Now this is a damn deceiver. Now this is the spirit of the Lord did this. Because the brother just read, the Lord give you your delusion, man. So this is man telling this man, a real prophet of the Lord, you got a false prophet saying, yeah, I'm a prophet like you. The Lord say, come to me. Come with me. Go ahead.
And he said, I may not return with thee,
Right.
nor go in with thee, neither will I eat bread, nor drink water with thee in this place.
Because the Lord told him don't do that. Go ahead.
Verse 17, for it was said to me by the word of the Lord, thou shalt eat no bread,
Right.
nor drink water there,
Right.
nor turn against to go by the way that thou camest.
Right.
He said unto him, I am a prophet also, as thou art.
Right. So now he lied to him.
Wow.
So and the Lord put the spirit on him to tell him that. So this the Lord use you. The Lord gonna send you out. He gonna use somebody to deceive you. Is you gonna fall for the okie doke? Hell no, man. Because what you gotta understand when you read the story, the Lord, he said, the Lord told me. Now the other prophet said, an angel of the Lord came to me. Now the real prophet, the Lord dealt with him personally, basically. But the other dude said, oh no, the angel of the Lord told me this. No, nigga, the Lord told me personally.
You off already.
You off already? Talking about the angel told you. No, hell no. Go ahead, up.
He said, and an angel spake unto me
See?
by the word.
Go ahead, up. Go ahead. Hey, boy. Hey, the Lord cold, man. I'm telling you, boy. Hey, man. Hey, man. Y'all about to come outside. Cold-blooded, bro. Real, man. Go ahead,
Said,
up.
and an angel spake unto me by the word of the Lord,
Right.
saying, bring him back with thee.
Now, this man just told him, hey, the Lord told me to come in here, do my work, and go out another way. But you telling me an angel of the Lord came to you? Nah, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah.
That rank messed up already.
Yeah, that's already fucked up rank. Go ahead,
Into thine house,
Right.
that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied unto him.
Right.
So he went back with him and did eat the bread in his house and drank water.
Right. Now, watch how messed up the prophet is that lied to him. Hey, man, hey, boy, the Lord's something serious, boy. I'm telling you, man, hey, are you motherfuckers out there playing game with this here? You gonna be damn destroyed, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 20, and it came to pass, as they sat at the table, that the word of the Lord came unto the prophet that brought him back.
Now, hold on. The word of the Lord came to the prophet now. Now, at first it was the angel, but now the word of the Lord comes to that false prophet directly. You see these whole trick bag and this shit? Go ahead.
Straight trick bag.
And he cried unto the man of Yahweh that came from Judah.
Now look, He just said the word of the Lord came to him while they were sitting at the table eating. But he told him an angel came to him. Why the angel didn't come back this time? No, the Lord came directly and said, why you lied to that man? Now, tell him this. Let's do this.
Saying, thus saith the Lord, for as much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of the Lord.
So the prophet, the false prophet, telling the real prophet, this is the Lord that told me to tell you just now. Go ahead.
It has not kept the commandment which the Lord thy power commanded thee.
Right.
But came his back and has eaten bread and drunken water in the place of which the Lord did say to thee, eat no bread and drink no water. Thy carcass shall not come unto the sepulchre of thy father.
You ain't gonna even die. You ain't gonna be buried with your father, because you did wickedly, man. Your father did righteousness. Go ahead.
And it came to pass after he had eaten bread and after he had drunk, that he saddled for him the ass to wait for the prophet whom he had brought back. And when he was gone, a lion met him by the way and slew him. And his carcass was cast in the way, and the ass stood by it. The lion also stood by the carcass. And behold, men passed by and saw the carcass cast in the way, and the lion standing by the carcass. And they came and told it in the city where the old prophet dwelt. And when the prophet that brought him back from the way heard thereof, he said, it is the man of Yahweh who was disobedient unto the word of the Lord. Therefore the Lord delivered him up into the lions, which have torn him and slayed him.
Now this is the false prophet telling the people this, because he disobeyed the word of the Lord. But nigga, you the one told him this shit. And the Lord cold, man. Go ahead.
According to the word of the Lord, which he spake unto him.
Right. That was the point.
And when I go to show you, man, that the Lord, because it don't tell you that he was a false prophet. It just say an old prophet, because he did recognize, when you read further on, he recognized that what that prophet said was going to come to pass on Jeroboam.
Right.
But that prophet was disobedient to the word of the Lord, and that prophet, the old prophet, was used as a tool to test that prophet, man.
Right.
So when he came back, he was like, look, man, you been disobedient, man. Hey, mid-sip.
What Romans 15:4 say?
Mouth probably still dry from the bread.
The scripture was written 4 times over our learning, man.
Hey, that's like that. Hey, but that show you, man, like the Lord is real, man.
Hey,
the Lord is real, and especially when he give his servants a commandment. He hard on his servants than he are with regular people.
Right.
Because you got it, brother.
He's very particular.
Right.
When he tell you to do something, he's very detailed, man.
Very detailed.
You better follow them details to the last.
I got a precept. In 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11.
Hey, real quick, that's why we can only rehearse the righteous acts, man.
Right.
It's impossible. The Lord is, even the Passover, man.
Right.
He's detailed about that.
Right.
Man, you gotta rehearse.
Right. And this thing about mercy too, man, because the Lord can, hey, you think you're waking up in the truth, the Lord can jack your ass up, man. In 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11. And for this cause, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai shall send them strong delusions that they should believe a lie.
And what's a part of that lie today, man? That America's gonna go on forever. You know, that you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are gonna be under the so-called white man's guidance forever. Those are strong delusions. That you're black, that's a strong delusion.
Right.
The doctrine of the Christian church, plantation Christianity, that's a strong ass delusion, man. That's damn moonshine, man. That's 100 proof right there, man.
I got a definition of delusion, right? This is delusion. It says a belief or altered reality. So you bugged the fuck out your mind, man.
You done, man.
A belief or altered reality that is persistently held despite evidence or agreement to the contrary. Wow. Generally in reference to a mental disorder. Wow. The whole head is sick, man. You know the truth.
Damn.
Wow, man.
Putrefying sores, man.
Wow.
Putrefying sores, man. Hey.
That had to be a strong delusion, because he heard the word of the Lord.
Told him.
Over again, it said, a belief or altered reality, so he knew what the Lord said.
Right.
But in his mind, he bugged himself out.
Right.
Hell, despite evidence he heard it from the Lord himself.
Right, heard from his, right.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna read this real quick. Isaiah.
When in doubt, do as you told.
Right. It's Isaiah 29.
Hey,
Hey, obedience is better than sacrifice,
Right.
man.
It's Isaiah 29:9. Stay yourself and wonder, cry out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drinks.
Dragging with the dead delusions, man.
So what's going on with what you were saying, man, about that wine in the church, man. Hey, they are drunk, but not with wine. They stagger, not with strong drink. This ain't talking about strong liquor and wine. This talking about philosophies, man. The Lord telling you right there. He said they stagger. He said not with strong drink or wine, man. That's talking about philosophies, man. Jake is destroyed with Jehovah Wickedness, Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostal, Protestant, Seventh-day Adventist. Any religion you can think of, Jake is in it, man. And who created all that madness? Jake did.
Yep.
Hey, Jake is in it and he's going hard for it.
He going hard.
Pushing it super hard.
Jeremiah 5:28. My people have surpassed the deeds of the wicked, man. Yeah, man. Damn, boy. Matter of fact, read that real quick.
Ain't even rocking
Jeremiah
with Egypt
5:28. Read
them
that.
damn Hamites ain't even rocking with Egypt like that.
Right, man. Hell no. And that's they shit.
The damn Sudanese or the damn Egyptians, they ain't even rocking with that shit.
Hey, it's crazy, man. Jake gone, man.
This is Jeremiah 5:26.
28. You got a point number? You bring it out. Go ahead.
For among my people are found wicked men.
Oh yeah, beautiful. You definitely got to bring that out.
They wait as he that set up snares.
Yeah, they're just like Esau. But you got Jake that, hey, all this fly shit wanna, hey, get in the bushes and wait on a nigga. Go ahead.
They set a trap. They catch men.
Right. And they said among my people. This is the Lord say about, this is about wicked Israelites.
Hey, prime example, Farrakhan. He know the truth.
Oh yeah, right.
He catching you.
Hey, that's a beautiful.
He hooking you with a little bit of truth.
Hey, beautiful point, bro.
Fuck you up, man.
Hey boy, he knocking niggas out. Now that's strong drink. That ain't wine, no. That's strong drink with that devil they're doing. For real.
I got one too.
Read the start of those.
Jeremiah 5:26.
Right,
For among my people are found wicked men.
right.
They lay wait as he that set up snares. They set a trap. They catch men.
Right, that's why it said in 1 Maccabees 1:11, went out to Israel wicked men who persuaded many. It's saying the same thing right here. Come on, man. Go ahead.
As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
Right.
Therefore they are become great and waxing rich.
Yes, they is. Cause why? They have been given the benefits. They got gifts. A gift destroys the heart. Go ahead.
Them that have received benefits have
Right.
not known it.
Right. Come.
They are waxing fat.
Right.
They shine. Yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yeah, all day long, man. The real wicked, which is the so-called white man, the Edomites. Go ahead.
They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper.
They don't care.
Hold up. Because of the what?
The cause of the fatherless.
You don't want a father. You got a spirit.
Got a spiritual father.
Yet,
Go ahead.
yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge.
Right.
Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
Hey, and what nation? He started off saying about who? For my people. It's wicked men. For among my people. Go ahead.
A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy false,
Right.
and the priests bear rule by their means.
Now, I thought the Lord was all love, though. But he said he's going to come back and destroy you false prophets in these churches, in these wacky-tacky holly houses. Go ahead.
And my people love to have it so.
Yeah, they love it, man. That's why I say in Isaiah 1:5 that they have putrefying sores, man. They are, well, the Lord said, why should he stricken you anymore? The whole head is sick. You will revolt more and more, man. Go ahead.
And what will you do in the end thereof?
Die. Death.
I Isaiah chapter 28 verse 15.
Right, beautiful.
Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death,
Right, that's beautiful.
and with hell are we at agreement.
Right.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge.
We have made lies. And who is the father of lies? The so-called white man. Edomites. Okay? I want you to read that one more time, Mark.
Right now?
Yeah.
Isaiah 28 and 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
Hold right there. Hold right there. Read that. 23 and 32.
All right. Thou shalt make no covenant with them,
With who? With none of the heathens. Go ahead.
nor with their God.
Read it one more time.
Thou shalt not make no covenant with them.
Go ahead. Read that again out. You good.
Isaiah 28 and 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
Tell about you Israelites now. You wicked Israelite made a covenant. That's why you go vote. You want to vote. He made a covenant with these damn devils, man. Go ahead.
Hey, and what did the Lord say in Habakkuk, man? His desires is as hell.
Right.
And he is as what? As death.
It's that death, man.
And with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge.
And that's what they said in 1 Maccabees 1:11. When I wicked Israelites who made a covenant with the heathen, it said since we departed from them, we've been messed up. Yeah, Jeremiah, yeah.
And under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Because they made a covenant with the heathen, man. Come on, man.
And they ended up trusting the philosophies of the so-called white man.
Right, man.
Because he don't trust his own philosophies. He gave y'all plantation Christianity, but he's no longer a Christian.
Right. Done, huh?
You know? He gives y'all these lies. The so-called white man don't trust his own doctrine, man. He don't trust his own doctrine. But our people have made that their house, they shade. That's what it say, we've made lies our refuge. In the heat, you go under a tent, that's your refuge.
Right,
from the sun.
Right.
They're using those lies as a place of comfort. Because once you hit them with the truth, it's like the sun, it burn them up because it's too hot.
They run back to their lives.
Exactly.
They come back with the precepts of men.
Because it's shade for them, but they don't realize it's temporary shade.
Right.
And that's what the Lord is saying. Look, your refuge of lies is about to be torn down. That's what the scourge is about to do to you. And it starts off with the words. It starts off with brothers coming out here saying that so-called white man that you worship and you call Jesus, that's not what the Lord looked like. Neither is that the will of the Lord. It messes them up because they're used to that shade of them lies. And when you tell the truth, it's like poking holes in their tent.
Right. Done.
This was supposed to be my shade. Now I'm catching heat.
Right.
Now you spread poking holes in their tent. They want darkness, man.
Right.
They got their tent black the fuck out.
And
trying to shed that light on them.
and their excuses and everything is them trying to patch up the holes in their tent to keep it up. So now Jake living under a lies of a tent with duct tape all over it, because now the brothers are bringing out the truth and it's getting more and more hard to resist, man.
They ain't even using duct tape. They're using that Scotch tape. It ain't even working. Duct tape a hole for a little while. They ain't even using duct tape.
Proverbs 12 and 26.
Destroyed, man.
The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor,
Right.
but the way of the wicked seduceth him.
Right. The way of the wicked seduces them, man. That's why I say, read Isaiah 30 and 12 for me real quick.
Envy not the oppressor.
Envy not the oppressor. None of his ways.
Why?
Right,
Because the Lord set his ass by slippery slopes.
Right. Hey.
Done. Isaiah 30 and 20. 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word
Right.
and trust in oppression
That's what they trust in.
and perverseness and stay thereon,
Right. That was the point. Go back to the one you just read. Read that again. Link them together. Hey, well, this is fire, man. This is fire. Jake destroyed, man. Jake is gone. Jake don't want nothing. Like brother always saying all the time. Jake want their perks in slavery, man.
Yeah, man. Jake just want canteen, man.
Right.
Jake don't want to be
That's
free
it.
no more, man.
That's it.
Jake want a little canteen and a little entertainment. That's it.
Let me get a little nice job, a decent job, with a nice girl, a nice ride, with a nice place to stay, And the Lord ain't coming back, man.
Right. Because Jake idea, like, you tell Jake he gonna rule, but then he gotta go through something. Well, hey, just close the cell door, bro. I'm straight.
Right, I'm straight.
If that's what being free is like, I'd rather be here. That's exactly what Jake's saying in so many words. Because we tell our people what? The Lord set you above all the nations. You are kings and priests. You got to come back to the Lord and serve him. But because they get these little freedoms to do wickedness in Babylon, they like, man, close the cell door. I do 100 more years. I do a couple more generations here, man. I'm comfortable. Settle on his leaves, man.
All I know is how to be a nigga.
Right, man. Being a nigga is all I know. It's pitiful, man.
Proverbs 12 and 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor,
Right.
but the way of the wicked seduces him.
Why do the wicked seduce us? Because our people trust in oppression. That's why.
Hey, and that's a cut too, man, because that show you, hey, on a deeper level, even one of the Jakes out here that's a homosexual right now, he's more excellent than all you heathens. Because he's going to be delivered and he going to come back in his right mind. Of course, he has to be put to death for that.
Right.
But even now, Israelite, no matter what state they're in, they're more excellent than their neighbor. That's what I'm trying to say.
Look, it said the wicked seduce them, right? Why do the wicked seduce them? Because they trust in oppression. Why do they trust in oppression? Because they have received benefits. They all linked together.
Hey, Esau been trying to take
Can't
you,
make it up.
like the brother brought out. Esau's always been plotting to cast you down from your what? From your excellency.
Right, man.
You're the picture of masculinity in the planet Earth.
Damn.
So the perfect way to cast you down is to make you the most effeminate male on the planet. That's the surely of turning of things upside down. If you're the top example of righteousness and masculinity, if the Lord gave the men of Israel that nature, the perfect way to turn things upside down is to make him the opposite, man.
Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help,
Right.
and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many.
Right, because they got power. Because they got the money. Everything that look good, it looking good to them on the other side of the fence. Go ahead.
And in horsemen, because they are very strong.
Right.
But they look not unto the Holy One of Yasharallah.
What these people say? Oh, we got the best military on the planet. We got the best. No, I heard the medical system in another country is better than this one. It's free over there. I heard in different countries.
Canada.
UK.
So how the hell North America is the greatest country on earth? Go ahead,
It says, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Yasharallah.
Because what was his blessing? To live by the sword. That's all North America got. Is the sword, man. That's it. Go ahead.
These that seek the Lord Yahweh. Yet he is also yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his word,
Right.
but will arise against the house of the evildoers, and against the help of them that work iniquity.
Right. The Lord said you trust. You don't trust in the Lord, man. Yo, what he said about the spirit? 30. I think it's 30. Read Isaiah 30 and 1.
It says 31.
Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children,
Right.
saith the Lord,
Right.
that take counsel, but not of me,
Right.
and that covering, but they covering, but not of my spirit.
But now of the Lord's spirit, man. Okay, they taking the covering of the oppressor, man. That was the point on that. You can read some more. You want to read?
Let's close it out. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take covering, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Right.
That walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth.
Right.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right. They trust in North America and everything that they got. They wick, they stamps, they Section 8 habitat housing. I need free this. I need free that. Hey, my homegirl gets stamped. I want them too. My auntie get a disability check. I want one too. Free that.
Psalm 68 and 19.
Right.
Blessed be the Lord who daily loadeth us with benefits.
Oh, the Lord said he give you benefits. That's the Lord's prayer right there. Give us our daily bread. The Lord said, read it again, brother.
Psalm 68 and 19.
Right.
Blessed be the Lord who daily loadeth us with benefits.
Now the Lord say, you have received benefits and have not known him. Now the Lord said he give you benefits. So what the fuck is you complaining for? The Lord giving us benefits every day. But we want who benefits? Esau, Edom benefits. Because why? It's more better. It's better. If we get the benefit of Esau, it's better. We can't see the Lord. We don't know he real. Bro, these people is stupid, bro. You rather get this carnal shit thinking that you coming out better on the back end. No, bitch, you going into a deep ass ditch. Crazy, bro. The kingdom is falling, Esau. Come down and sit in the dust, old virgin daughter. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off on your point. Yeah, I just had to say that.
Nah, but you were saying that it's better. But in actuality, it ain't really better.
It ain't nothing. It's imaginary.
It's so crazy because the way technology has caught up and the way things are now, whether you drive a Lamborghini and I drive a Camry,
Right.
our cars will get us to the same place.
It's the same place.
Whether you go into a mansion
And I'm going
and
to the
flush the
hood.
toilet, your toilet might flush a little different than mine, but it's all the same.
It's all the same
It's
shit.
a strong illusion,
Right,
man. It ain't
right.
nothing better.
Ain't nothing better,
It
man.
ain't nothing better.
The Lambo and the Camry gotta go the same damn speed.
Exactly.
Right, you can't run a speed limit.
That's what I'm saying.
Get a
It
ticket.
ain't nothing different.
Right.
It's all the same, man.
And they all take gas. That bitch don't run off no air, bro. Go ahead, break it out, huh?
This is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 9,
Right.
verse 8. Remove far from me vanity
Vanity
and
and
lies.
lies. Done.
Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be
Right.
full and deny thee,
Right.
and say, who is the Lord?
Hey, and that's Solomon speaking that, man. That's Solomon, man. The wisest king on the planet ever, man. He said, give him neither riches nor poverty. Give me my daily bread. I want Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai benefits. Period. That's it, man.
It says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me.
Oh, what it say in Ecclesiastes? Don't live a beggar's life, man. Say that in Ecclesiastes. Don't live a beggar's life, man. Go ahead.
Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord?
Right.
Or least I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain.
Right. And he said don't live a beggar's life, man. Matter of fact, let me get that.
Well, that's why the Lord said if you don't work, you don't eat, man. There's a certain level of balance, man. In this kingdom right here, we're on our way to receive the kingdom, but we haven't received it as of yet. So we have to have a certain type of balance in this world where we put the spiritual things before our walk in this world, but that we still maintain a certain level of responsibility in the world, man. That way you don't fall into poverty. You gotta have that balance. That's why brothers say this all the time. You gotta apply the scriptures in all aspects of your life. When the Lord said, look at the ant, you know how they toil it. You know, be not a sluggard. All of these things is in a sense to not have you in poverty, but at the same time you shouldn't be striving for riches, because that'll occupy too much of your time. That was a beautiful point, brother. Come on.
Proverbs 11 and 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord,
Right.
but a just weight is his delight.
Because if it was up to brothers, we say this all the time, we'd have it to where the Lord allow us to come out here and preach on Saturdays and then just levitate into a chariot until next Saturday, man. Because really our desires, our true desires are in the heavenly, man. We desire the spiritual power. We desire things that money can't buy on this side. But at the same time, we have to maintain a level of responsibility that we may still be able to labor for Yahweh Shem Yahushua on the planet. So you have to keep that balance, like the brother brought out. A false balance is an abomination. When we receive the kingdom, we won't have to worry about these different things. But while we're here, we have to labor so that we don't enter into poverty, and we have to have that balance so we can still labor for Yahweh Shem Yahushua and bring in that fruit that's meet for repentance.
And the reason why we keep that balance is because we know if we out here running wild, getting everything on credit, that bill is eventually gonna come.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because that's a beautiful point, brother, because what we say, what a man soweth, that shall he also reap. That goes into your personal actions as well, your personal decisions, not just the things of the spirit, man. That's why the Lord tell us these things, and they're twofold. Wisdom is, it says it in Job, wisdom is twofold. Meaning the Lord will tell you something, and it applies to spiritual as well as everything else. That was a beautiful point, brother. Come on.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 11. Wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that see the sun. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense.
Right.
But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
Exactly. So it's telling you that money is a defense, but that wisdom is better than that. And that's why the Lord has given us what? First. He's given us wisdom first. And even in our life, you know, we strive not to be rich, but not to be in poverty. Because what? Money is a defense. You got brothers, you know, that labor, and they labor so that they can take care of themselves and their household so that they can do what? The work. And that's the Lord loading us with daily benefits. Because I don't need my worker worrying about all of these different things. I might put him through some faith tests, but overall, I'm not going to put him in a deep poverty. Because then he really can't do the work like that. He may be out here, but he's just a shell. He's not really out here because his mind is so worried about things. That's why the Lord don't put on us more than we can bear. The things that the Lord put on us, all right, it's a faith test. I need to build his faith up because the great day is coming. But at the same time, he's not going to be living in a box. Because if he live in a box, how you going to do videos? How you going to buy the books to edify my people? You know, how he going to be able to do the work with a sound mind and actually be present while he doing the work, not just here being a body. He can't be in poverty. So the Lord gives us just enough so we good, but not great. Because if we great, we're going to deny the Lord. If you take off your garment and then just walk to a Lambo, your ass not worried about the kingdom like that, man. You straight. You like, hey, man, if the Lord come in 20 years, all right. If the Lord come in 2 years, all right. But the brother brought out a beautiful point. Money is a defense. And it tells you in the, I forget where it is, but it says the love of money is the root of all evil. The money in itself is not evil. Because the Lord tell us not to be a sluggard, not to love sleep. Why not? Why do you not love sleep? Because you're working, man. The ones who the sluggard is gonna suffer in the winter. It says that in Proverbs.
Beautiful point. Because 1 Thessalonians 5 said we do not sleep as others.
Right. Because we labor first and foremost for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but the Lord don't want us to just leave the knowledge that he give us in the spirit, just in the spiritual realm. This is supposed to apply to your whole entire life, man. When the Lord say, whatever you find in front of you, do it with all your might. The Lord ain't just talking about the truth.
Solomon said that,
You can't. That's why the elders tell us you can't just be a Israelite on Saturday and then be a nigga in the world. What's a nigga in the world? Being lazy, always trying to cheat.
Like I said, this scripture says, for the man that sign crime. If I was in a Lambo, just like your point that you brought up, I'd be like, hey, we come in 20 years, I'm good.
Right.
I ain't gonna be signing crime. That's how we know. That's another example that all these other beliefs or religions or whatever you want to call them is not the way.
Philosophy. All these other philosophies.
Beautiful.
I got a precept real quick. This is Psalm chapter 62, verse 10.
Right.
Trust not in oppression,
Right.
and become not vain in robbery.
Right.
If riches increase, set not your heart upon them.
Right.
So if the Lord gave you the you work hard and the Lord gives you certain blessings, you're not supposed to set your heart on them, because the Lord's gonna give you what Paul said. I know how to be abased, and I know how to abound. I mean, the Lord gave him a couple different bags. Sometimes he didn't have a bag, sometimes he did, but he knew how to maintain in both situations, because he had what? First and foremost, he had the wisdom. So for example, if you have brothers in this truth and the brothers are toiling and the Lord gives them something, because that brother has wisdom and he understands the body of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's going to break bread first and foremost. Because the Lord might use his work and that extra money that the Lord give him to be a blessing unto the brothers.
Right.
It's all the Lord's anyway.
Hey,
That's why I say set not your heart upon it, because it ain't yours anyway. Your life ain't yours.
Right. This is
was bought with a price.
right. Done. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 40 and verse 20. It say riches and strength lift up the heart, but the fear of the Lord is above them both. There is no want in the fear of the Lord, and it needeth not to seek help. The fear of the Lord is a fruitful garden, and covereth him above all glory. My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better is it to die than to beg. The life of him that dependeth on another man's table is not to be counted for life.
Hey, that's beautiful. That shows you that Yahweh Shem Yahushua don't want you to just apply these scriptures when you out here on Saturdays or in the spirit.
Right.
This applies to your everyday life, because if you use the scriptures unto righteousness, it'll equal up to increase in all aspects of your life. Not to be rich in this world, but to prosper under righteousness, to see the fruits of wisdom. That's beautiful, brother.
Hey, it reads on. It said, for he polluted himself with other man's meat. But a wise man will nurture when beware of, when the will beware thereof. Begging is sweet in the mouth of shameless, but in his belly there shall be burning like a fire.
Exactly, man, because you're not supposed to depend on another man's table to feed yourself, man.
That's that giving benefit, and they have not known me, man.
And that's even in these last days, man. We know the Lord about to reset this system, but should you live unwisely in this world because you know that the Lord is about to get rid of it? No, you're supposed to live as righteously as possible, meaning applying his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in every aspect of your life, man. When the Lord said, lead not a beggar's life, that means you gotta work if you ain't gonna beg. You know, follow after the ant. A little sleep, a little folding of the arms. You know, the ones who are sluggers are gonna suffer in the wintertime. Because what? The harvest time is when it's not winter. In the wintertime, you can't grow anything, so everything you work for has to benefit you in the wintertime. Those are just examples of Yahweh Shem Yahushua wanting us to labor and apply this wisdom in every aspect of our life. The Lord don't want you to be a lazy servant. And that don't just include the truth. He don't just want you to be a lazy servant, period.
Okay, one more precept,
Come on.
I'll get this one because we take over. Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and when thou shalt have good, and then thou shalt have good success.
And see, and part of that is the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua telling you not to be a sluggard, man. What did the Lord say to do with the rebellious and lazy son, man? You got to get rid of that Negro, man. Pull him right off the couch while he eating Fruit Loops, bring him to the elders and let him put him down.
Because a slugger will not plow in the cold.
Exactly. So the Lord never dealt with Jake being lazy, especially when it came to us as a nation in Israel. The Lord never dealt with that. If you was lazy you wouldn't make it to be a full-grown man if you was lazy. Because the Lord would have had it when you got put down when you was around 12 or 13. So you didn't even have to you didn't even have a chance to grow up and defile your father's house. Come on, man.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 18 and verse 32. It say, take no pleasure in much good cheer. Neither be tied to the expense thereof. Be not made a beggar by banqueting upon borrowing, when thou hast nothing in thy purse. Thou shalt lie in wait for thy own life and be talked on. Amen. Lord give us daily benefits, man. Anything, if you chasing anything after that, man, you're gonna be destroyed chasing that bag, man.
Yeah, man.
Banqueting, meaning you wanna eat good. You want everything gotta be in order.
Splurging.
Right. I got my steaks right here. I got my lamb chops right here. I got my red wines and my white wines. Oh, I got a 1970. I got a wine from '64. I got a whole cabinet full of. I got a cellar full of wines, and I got my soups right here. I got these soups lined up for this. These soups, no, man. You going off, man. That's going off, man. The Lord say, be not over wise, man. Be not over righteous. Jake want to be on point of everything. This ain't our damn kingdom to be doing that, man.
Right.
We supposed to be one about, the Lord say, store up your riches in the kingdom, man.
Right.
But Jake, bring it out, up. Jake want that shit now, man.
Right. Microwave.
That's why he said, Luke, see, right, microwave. They want that instant, that instant coffee. Instead of putting your coffee in the coffee pot with some water and let it, I got instant coffee. I'm just heat up my water real quick in the microwave. Nigga, that water got radiation on that shit. Go ahead, dog.
Matthew 6:19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Hey, that's the spirit you were holding that. Go ahead.
But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal.
That was the point. Now jump down to 33.
33.
Right.
But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Man, if you understand how the Lord works, man, you won't ask for nothing, man, but spiritual gifts. You need to be asking the Lord to help you understand these scriptures. When you won't be in a time by yourself and, you can't reach them, you can't get to the elders, or you can't get to a certain brother, and, hey, you got to ask the Lord to give you the spirit, man. To help you with the spirit. If you already understanding the scriptures, the Lord already give you an understanding, then you got to ask the Lord for spiritual gifts, man. This ain't about, Lord, send me $1 million. Lord, I need a house. I want to live out in Beverly Hills, or I want to live in wherever. I want to live out here. Hey, I want to live over here in Windermere. I used to. Understanding now, that shit gonna corrupt people, man. Want to live next to the rich motherfuckers or in the suburban area, that shit corrupts your mind, man. If you don't understand it, how the Lord works.
That's why I said, seek ye the kingdom.
Right.
Then all of those things will be added unto you. Not so that you super rich here, but that you taken care of so you can do the first works, your first love, man.
Right.
You know, like how Shah said in Revelation, remember thy first love, man.
Right.
If the Lord give you this foundation, then the Lord will make sure you straight. You don't have to worry about asking the Lord for more money, because the Lord's gonna supply you with what you need to get through what you need to get to, so you can continue to do the work, man.
Verse 34.
Yeah.
Take therefore no thought for the morrow,
Right.
for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself.
And that's why people messed up right now today, because they worry about what they're gonna eat tomorrow. What I'm gonna wear tomorrow? I'm gonna have my job tomorrow? Who give a fuck, man? Go ahead.
Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof.
Right. Tomorrow got his own problem. The Lord already got things set up tomorrow that you ain't gonna be a part of. Go ahead, Officer.
This is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 4. The soul of the sluggard desireth,
Right.
and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat.
Right.
I'm going to jump down to verse
That's the word I was
7.
looking for, diligent.
There is that maketh himself rich, yet hath nothing.
Right.
Right.
There is that maketh himself poor, yet hath great riches.
And that's that riches stored up in the kingdom, man. Hey, now I understand now. I don't want nothing here, man. Lord, just give me the same thing Solomon said. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Make me where I can push this truth. That's all I want to do. I want to do my videos. I want to come to camp. I want to walk every day in the righteous way I can walk. That's what I want to do. Get me back. Let me get to these cracker jobs so I can get the fuck off, so I can do my videos and do the studies. That's all I want to do. Lord, speed up my motherfucking 8 hours and get me out this cracker shit so I can get back to my real job.
Right.
Straight up, man.
Because that's what it's about first and foremost, your real job, man. From a baby, the moment you got on the planet, the Lord had a real job for you.
Right, man.
Now you just found out what your real job is, man. You know, or some brothers knew longer than others.
Boy, that make you want to go super hard.
So now that you know your real job, man, all of these things here are mortal thoughts. Like the Lord told told Esdras in Second Esdras, let go of the mortal thoughts, man. Yo, you shouldn't be worried about the carnal things if you trust in the Lord, man. You know the Lord gonna supply you with what you need to have, and if you don't have it, it's probably because you don't need it.
That's all I know. I know He's doing it.
And just like the brother brought out, if you diligent and you diligent in the spiritual things first and foremost, but you're diligent in everything else that the Lord put in front of you, you ain't got to worry about none of that.
Right.
Even if you're poor, the Lord is going to supply you and take care of you, man.
Well, I'm on spirit, so on how. Hey, man. Through this world, man. I don't care about nothing, man. Hey, I don't care, man. My girl can leave. My mama them left. I don't care, man. I know the Lord with me, man. And that's all I fucking need, man.
Bring it out, bro. Said that. It's Matthew 19. Matthew 19 and 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life.
Right.
But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that out. That was good.
So everything that you lose on this side is going to be restored unto you anyway, man. So why you holding on to something that the Lord's going to give you 100-fold on the other side? You holding on to that one woman and the Lord going to give you 100 women on the other side. You holding on to that job and the Lord going to give you 100-fold in riches with no work, with no real labor involved. Our people hold on to a life that they have here, and it's not really life. It's survival at best.
Right.
When people ask me, hey, how you doing, brother? I always say, maintain it.
Right.
Right. Right.
We just getting by, man, day by day.
This is survival. This is the Lord put us in a predicament, and this is our punishment, just to survive, not to live. That's why Yahushua said, what? I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly, because we're just surviving here. We're not even living.
Right.
Life is
just surviving, right?
Life is coming in the kingdom where we can actually live, man.
Wow.
This is not living.
That's crazy, dog.
If I may say this, it's crazy because Esau made it into a literal wilderness. Because you struggle, you have to survive with the water you drink because it's all poison. The food is poison. The air is poison. The social media,
That's straight poison.
that's poison. Everything around is poison. Except for the truth.
The people that poison, it's just poison, man.
And that's a beautiful example.
Right.
That's a beautiful thing that the brother said, because like Bear Grizzle or Bear Grizzly on the Man vs. Wild. Bear Grylls, Salakia. When he in the woods, he gotta do what? He gotta search the plants to find out which one is the one that he can actually eat.
Right,
what
right.
brothers do in the grocery store? Brothers in there reading ingredients lists. That's why it's a wilderness. It's just not a literal wilderness. It's a spiritual one, because everything is defiled, man.
I damn sure better go through everything I pick up.
You gotta scan the ingredients list. You know, you gotta go through your water. You gotta make sure all of these things. This is survival. Because what do you do in the wilderness? You're not in there living. You're surviving in the wilderness.
Look at that.
This is Revelation chapter 3 and 17.
Right.
Because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods,
Right.
and I have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched
Right?
and miserable
Right?
and poor
Right?
and blind and naked.
That's that I'm blessed, sir. I'm
Right.
blessed.
Right.
You ain't blessed. Read that over.
Oh Oh, that's the one you had brought out. Yeah, that's, yeah. Get all the meat off there. That bitch there fire, boy.
This is Revelation chapter 3 and 17. Because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing.
And that's you 2/3. You 2/3 is pride. You more prouder than the Edomites, man. That's you. That's talking about you, Jakes, man. Go ahead.
And knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor
You really miserable, man.
and blind
And you really
naked.
blind. Because the Lord said he poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep. Go ahead, up. Read it. It's a moan up.
Because he said, don't you know that you wretched? Don't you know that you just survived?
Right.
Don't you know that you in a wilderness right now?
Right. We in the damn forest, man.
That's exactly what we is. Hold up.
And we like ants in the damn forest.
The definitions are
Come, bring it out.
wretched of a person in a very unhappy or unfortunate state.
And they
That's
are
surviving.
wretched. That's a beautiful point.
That's
Because
surviving.
and at the same time, those people who say that they're rich, inwardly they're wretched, man.
Right.
They're unhappy. They're not even happy with what they have. That's why the majority of our people who get rich, they end up killing themselves, or they end up destroying themselves. They end up, they overdoses, things of that nature.
Prime example of that is Kanye West, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
all that money,
Oh, yeah.
got the so-called baddest bitch, but he in and out of psychiatric.
He's bugged out his mind.
That's wretched,
I'm
man.
talking about that nigga is bugged out.
So what is it worth, man? That a man shall gain the whole world and do what? You lost your soul, man.
Look, did y'all see the shit he doing over there in Cambodia? He got the shirt selling for $200. The Jesus shirt.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, he doing services.
Yeah, he doing service over there in Cambodia, man. He got the sweaters. The sweaters cost $250. The t-shirts cost like $75. Jesus walk. Yeah. That man done lost his fucking mind.
Because he see the real bag is in
Right, in
Christianity.
Christianity. Right.
He see where the real bag at. He give him a little church, he ain't got to make another song in his life.
Fun, right. Hey, right. Hey, and look, that nigga don't even got no private jet. Creflo Dollar got one though. Kanye West don't even got no private jet.
Hey, Kenneth Copeland got one.
Kenneth Copeland got a nice one. Yeah, but TD Jakes don't got no damn private jet. Hey, the money, hey.
They know where the money is.
Hey, they go where the money at, boy.
That's why the Lord said seek the kingdom, man. That's why the Lord told us to seek the kingdom. Seek that kingdom first, man.
Right.
Don't worry about this. The Lord about to hit the reset on this game, man. That's like your mama tell you, hey, in 30 minutes, it's time to go to bed.
Right.
Hey, or 30 minutes, your daddy coming, you gonna turn that game off.
Right.
Hey, in 30 minutes, our daddy about to come and we about to have to turn this game off.
Man.
We just gotta play a little bit longer until the Lord comes. Hey, Pop's coming home. In a real way, man. That's what we trying to tell these people. Because we know in the spirit what the Lord is about to do in the physical, man.
That's crazy shit. What Jake gonna try to do? Let me get these last minutes in.
Right.
You know what? Nah, fuck that. My daddy might pop up on my ass.
Hey,
Let me turn this bitch off right when Mom say, hey, I'll play this shit tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Fear of the Lord.
Right. But the regular thing, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna play this bitch. I'm gonna keep looking out the window.
And no, Jake whole mindset is, hey,
on a level where you so into it.
You done sat back down.
Hey, you turn around, daddy just standing over you with that belt.
Yeah.
Jake whole mindset is daddy ain't coming,
Right,
period.
he ain't coming, period.
Man, I'm about to go to level 30 on this game, man.
Right.
I'm about to get the unlimited cheat codes. I'm about to do.
Everything. Right.
Daddy working overtime.
Right. That mentality too.
Layers is coming.
Hey, Jake
Right,
said that
right.
Jake said that the other week. He ain't coming no time soon. That's what old boy said.
Right.
He ain't coming no time soon.
So Jake don't know he only got 30 minutes left on the game, man. Jake like, man, my daddy ain't coming, man.
Jake say daddy gonna be here in 30 minutes. Daddy in the driveway.
Right.
He in the driveway.
In the driveway.
Right.
Daddy put his key into the doorknob.
And you not ready, man.
I'm not ready.
Hey, mama don't even know, but hey, dad already I told you the sign when I'll be coming. Hey, your mama told you, oh, your dad'll be here in a minute. Nigga, that was a sign for me, nigga. Tighten up. Turn that shit up. Oh, hey, daddy come, I'm already to see. I might get a gift for this shit.
I'm gonna give a confession of when I was younger, right? I was like, first, my mom's real strict. She was just pop up in school and shit, right?
Yeah, my mom was like that too,
I
bro.
was in first grade cutting up. Now, I was in class now. I used to always tell jokes and shit. And I'm in class cutting up, right? And my best friend is like, yo, your mom is in the back. I'm like, yeah, right, nigga. I'm standing up telling jokes. Yo, somebody else said, yo, your mom is here. She just standing there watching us. Man, that was the worst answer.
I know it was, because my mom ain't play the radio.
In the hallway with my ass, man.
Back then, they could do that.
Imagine the Lord.
Back then, they could do that. Right.
It's gonna be worse, man.
Hey, bro, my mom was like that too.
because our Father doing that right now.
Done, right now.
Hey, what did the Lord say in Ecclesiastes 17? Their works are as the sun before me.
Right.
So I'm posted up just like, oh, this what y'all doing on the planet.
Okay.
Oh, y'all got a job. Y'all ain't gonna do y'all job.
Hey, that goes back to the eyes of the Lord upon the sinful kingdom.
Right.
That really was talking about Jacob, but it about Esau.
Right.
Oh, y'all ain't gonna do y'all job. Oh, y'all don't like what I gave Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Oh, y'all don't like that, huh? Y'all want to be like Ammon and Moab. Oh, y'all want to go over there and be like them Philistines, huh? All right, I got something for you. All right, I got something for y'all. Y'all don't know. Y'all must not know me. Y'all must not. And what did the Lord say about us in the wilderness? We tried the Lord and proved him and found out he was about what he talking about.
Right.
When he said he was gonna do it to us, he did it to us. Come on, man. How about Shemal Shai is about that life, man. He been about it.
I got a pre-sale.
I mean, it's like the brother said. When he turned around and actually saw his mom, that's when he knew. Well, see, when the house shot come back,
Hey, then you shall know a prophet that they were.
Hey, right.
Done. This is Ezekiel. I just gotta read this because we going into it. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 11.
And they were trying to warn me, They were trying to warn me.
Right.
But I was in a deep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Right.
Hey, I bet your teacher was a prophet. I bet you said, I should ask women in your future.
Right.
Because your teacher knew what time she was going to be there. Because mama, hey,
Yeah, but
nobody
most of
can
the
come
time,
on campus
the teachers
without
always know.
permission.
Right.
Teacher know. Like, all right.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 11. And behold, the man clothed with linen, which had the inkhorn by his side, reported the matter, saying, I have done as thou hast commanded me. So the angels, hey, they watching everything, man. And they going back to the Lord reporting everything, man.
And the brothers that the Lord put the spirit on to labor, man. You know, Lord willing, we endure. We're doing what the Lord has commanded of us, man. To the best of our ability, according to the measure that we've been given. But 2/3 of our people, they out here with a job that they refusing to do. And what is that? A no call, no show.
No call, no show, boy.
So they're gonna have to learn how the boss feel about that, man.
Hey, that's so crazy, man. You said they out there with a job and they're supposed to be doing and they're not doing. And hey, brings me back to the Lion King, man. What happened when the symbol ran from his job?
Right.
He was chosen from the beginning.
Right.
From the beginning. He was born. It was destined for him to be a king.
Right.
And we saw what happened. We saw what happened when Simba refused to do his job.
Right.
What happened to the kingdom? The kingdom
It got destroyed.
Turn to a wilderness.
Turned into that's
Because-
what this place is.
Because
man.
Scar was never designed to rule, man.
Right.
Scar was never the guy that was supposed to be in the power seat.
Which is Esau.
Just like Esau was never supposed to be in the power seat, man.
Hey.
But because you don't want to do your job, I'm gonna put the worst of the worst in your job to see so you can see what happens when you don't pick up your job, man.
Oh yeah.
Since you don't want to do your job, I'm gonna put the worst over you. Now he gonna sit in your seat. Oh, you don't like that? Well, then do your damn job.
And hey, no matter how far you run, you can't run from your destiny, bro.
Way around that way. I went the same damn way.
You can't run from your destiny, man.
Scar was Esau. And he turned that shit from a paradise to a desolate wilderness.
Desolate wilderness, man. That's my favorite movie, man. I was watching
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
I was like, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
Hey, when he looked in the water, he said, know who you are. Do you know? Like, look, man, y'all sons of God, man. Do you know who you are?
And then you know what he say? He say, What he said? You have forgotten me, therefore you have forgotten yourself.
Right.
Oh man.
on,
Something
man.
like that. I say,
Yeah.
You can't run from your job, man.
In the land of captivity, they should remember themselves. Oh, matter of fact, since you said that, this is Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. And it reads, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
And that's only a third, man. Like it says in Isaiah the 10th chapter, the 22nd verse, only a remnant shall return, man.
Right.
And the consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness.
Right.
Because we're coming with the message of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. But 2/3 of our people, they reject their own rulership. So what has to happen to them? They got to come back on the restart button. When the Lord restart the game, he's going to restart them as well.
Hey, I love telling them, I'll see you in the kingdom, man. Lord,
Right.
I mean, well, we're going to be in the kingdom regardless, but
Yeah, man.
Lord willing, I get that first ride.
The Lord gave us an example of what happens when you run from your destiny too. With Jonah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, definitely that.
And the Lord not always going to have mercy on you like that.
Right.
Everybody ain't Jonah, man.
But even Jonah said he was in the belly of hell for 3 days.
Yeah. And that was mercy.
That was mercy.
Because we just read what happened to that prophet. The Lord ain't had that kind of mercy on him. He ain't had that Jonah mercy on that prophet. He put that prophet to death, man.
Yeah.
That's why choose the fear of the Lord, man. That's the beginning of wisdom. Obedience is better than sacrifice, man. And that was a snare on the Jake.
Look how he jacked Saul up, man. Jack Saul up.
That was a snare on the Jake because Jake thought that, all right, well, I can just mess up because I can always do a sacrifice. And Samuel was saying something very important. The sacrifices were just in case you did iniquity. It wasn't designed for you to just do donuts in a rental, man. It was designed for you to be obedient first and foremost. If you made the mistake, you sacrifice, but you don't depend on the sacrifices. Depend on obedience. Hey, man, let's get a few more precepts, man. Let's get a few more precepts when we get up out of here. It's starting to wild out.
Bring it out.
Come on.
This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at the calamity. I will mock when the fear cometh. When the fear cometh as a desolation and the destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you.
Right.
Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Right.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
It's gonna be too late, man.
For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
Y'all got any more precepts? You got one, Zakaria?
Go ahead.
You got it, brother. Con.
We fight for the crown, right? This Revelations 3 and 9. Well, 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Beautiful close out. Read that again.
Revelations 3 and 11.
Right.
Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Right. And so with that, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the archons pushing the truth at the four winds of the earth, waking up the hope of the elect. Shalom. Death to America.
About the
A Bible ball.